Y'all seen my boy Biggie come up in that thing. Y'all seen my boy Biggie? It don't matter that much. The king is back. I think it's time to show my face around this mother. Man, scared to piss out of Rock. Hey, I don't think I ever seen Rock this scared before. Rock literally saw a ghost. And then they had the perfect, bro. They had. What are you saying? He'll be back when I go live. I just went live. Hold on. Can they not hear me? Let's find out. If y'all can hear me, say something. Say yes in the chat. These chats be tripping. I think this episode debunked the most popular theory. Is it truly over? Or maybe there is still hope. I think you talking about the breeze theory. Gotta be. Okay, y'all can hear me. Cool. All right, so pretty interesting episode, must say. No bodies dropped, but hey, no bodies dropped, but it still was good writing. For me, let me see. I like to look. Y'all can't tell me Lou ain't acting like ghosts out here. That's another thing that I got to touch on. Because you cannot tell me Lou and Jess wasn't acting like Ghost and Angela. You can't tell me they would. And Juke, man, Juke out here tougher than Kanan. That girl done fell in love with you with trying to hurt people. Yeah, Juke was a straight savage for sure. Unique butter pecan. Hey, I love that last scene too, bro. Cause like I don't know. I'm trying to think. Have we ever seen Rock look like that before? I'm guessing maybe the closest thing I've seen to it was when those people did when Ronnie sent them people to do the drive by. But like, who's the Jake they said killed Fame? How? Well, they didn't identify, but I'm gonna say this is looking like Howard. That's why I had Howard high on my list. Now we're still looking for that image, but like I told y'all, I believe the truth not gonna be revealed until episode 9. But see, here's the thing: everybody was zoning over saying that, oh, it was the cop because they said it was the cop. But they could be just misleading y'all, and it's still Marvin. Because look about what. All I'm saying is, listen to what that nigga was saying when he was talking to Juke about how he just do bad things. I'm just saying. Everybody said that nigga bigger name Akbar, right? I know they didn't identify. I'm asking your opinion. Oh, okay, my bad. I mean, judging by what they saying, yeah, it seemed like they trying to put it on high. But see, I was gonna make a video about this, but I didn't have enough time. I promise you I was. It sucks now. I mean, I still can make it, to be honest with you. So I guess I still will. But this is what I figured they were gonna do. It's two different scenarios I see, y'all. So one, it was Marvin, but he's looking to frame Howard because he knows Howard is dead and he can't defend himself. Or, and he spread it the word through whoever and made everybody think that it was him. Or it could be this. Howard did do that crap. You know what I'm saying? And what's good, Cedric? I feel like I don't miss a couple stuff. What's good, J4? What's good, Ghosting? Yeah, motherfucking boy, I told you I was going to catch this live. I knew this episode was going to end with Rock finding out Unique is alive. I was telling my girl that scene was good. Yeah, I agree with you. That's what I said too. That she was gonna find out this episode, and then we was gonna get the reaction the next one. But see, this is the thing. So next episode though, y'all, is we get the break. So something big is about to happen. But y'all seen that? Y'all seen that episode 7 trailer? My nigga Lou said ain't nobody touching his sister. I feel like Lou is going harder than Marvin. But what did what's it called say about her? Joyce said that I don't know. I tell you something else that I wanted to see. That showdown between Lou and B Rilla. So let me ask y'all, who y'all think would win if they had that showdown? Lou or B Rilla? Who y'all got y'all money on? Marvin and Howard could have scooped him up, and Marvin took the kill shot somewhere else. So that's what I definitely think. I'm not saying Marvin was involved or whoever's involved, but I definitely think whoever it was, since we got the information now that he was tortured, which sucks, is he was taken somewhere. So whoever put that gun to his head, took him somewhere so that they can do the torture. So my thing is, this is why I'm telling y'all that it's probably somebody being framed. Because I already knew the little midget was going to try to frame somebody. I mean, that was obvious. But think about this. If the cops didn't want Fame to talk, they would have just put him down. Why would they torture him? The person who's going to torture you is the ones who's trying to interrogate you to get information out of you. The cops don't, if that was the case, the cops don't want information from you. They want to just get you out of here. Right or wrong. Power is always full of parallels. Everyone is always acting like another character and vice versa. Juke getting cold, man. I'm glad they turning her story up. Right. Tariq act like young Ghost and Kanan. Yep. Kane act like Marvin, Tommy, and Kanan. Yep. I've been leaning towards Shamik more being D-Wid's brother and Breeze, but this nigga Unique looking real breezy, and they still ain't say his. You ain't lying. Not one person has said this nigga name yet. That's the crazy part. Not one person said that nigga name. Is there a reason for this? And then here's another thing. I've been saying I think Shamik Moore is absolutely, you know what I'm saying? He absolutely. I've been saying I think Shamik Moore. He's absolutely. I think he's gonna be D-Wid's brother. Hey y'all, we got 30 plus people and we got 2 likes. Come on now, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy work there. I think y'all niggas just set a record. I just checked it because I only can check it when I look on my phone. Y'all gotta get these lights up now before we continue. That's crazy. It's legit. Was 2 likes on that mud. Let's get these lights up. Yeah, it's going on break. What is this? Timmons Productions. It's going on break. Not this next episode. It's going on break after this episode that's coming. Like before episode 8, which is kind of typical. That's when it goes on break. Listen to the conversation with Neek and Akbar on how he's going to move from now on. It reveals a lot. That's how he's going to get his new name. You're right. He said that he's going to be kind of moving it. Basically, I'm paraphrasing, but he basically said he's going to continue to move in the shadows. That's what he said. All right, y'all, more lights. Come on, for the haters that's in the chat. Y'all up in here, but ain't liking. Get y'all little glass on. But anyways, yeah, it definitely seemed like that's what they on. So no episode next week, and Marvin about to die. No, it is an episode next week. It's not one the week after that. Episode 7, we get episode 7, then the break for 2 weeks, not one, which sucks. Then we get episode 8. And you said Marvin's about to die. I agree with you, my boy. I think he is out of here. Aston, I feel you, bro. They dropping mad hints. Lou obviously winning. Lou, why you say Lou obviously winning? Lou easy. He can't wait to release. Yeah, Lou about to mess some people up, bro. Lou putting belt to ass on B Willer, no question. So everybody saying Lou go away. Torturing Famous is crazy. Facts, man. I can't believe they did my boy like that. But that's why I'm saying I don't think, because why would the cops torture him? So somebody give me a good answer to that. Why would the cops torture him? Lou will run circles around B Willer. Damn, is it anybody in the chat that think B Willer gonna win? DeMarcus ass if he coming there. Watch. DeMarcus gonna be the other one talking about B Willer with a wine. So when DeMarcus show up, y'all, make sure y'all remind me to ask that nigga that shit. They got B Willer sounding like Pop Smoke on them rap songs, or I'm tripping. Nah, he do sound like that nigga. What's good, Buckets? Facts. The side door was open and a heavy breeze was blowing in. Damn, for real, I missed that. I gotta go back and check that shit. Well, we know Rock is gonna say his name next episode. But what is she gonna say? She might say, so you just gonna breeze on up in here and just think you about to just come through and run and shit? What if she say that? What if she say that, y'all? That'll be crazy, right? And then this nigga Neek gonna be like, Breeze, I like that shit. That's gonna be my new name. From this day forward, I'm gonna be Breeze. What if it happened like that? The regular lights. Rock said his name next episode. She said it is in the trailer. Yeah, she did. She did for sure. I heard that. Unique is Breeze gang. Been trying to tell these ugly ass niggas. But anyways, the moment everyone called him Unique again is over. Why is that, fool? It really don't mean nothing if you ask me. But man, this episode 7 is looking too cold. I don't think they need to drop that yet. Nah, they got to, because that's what they do. They're gonna give us something super good and leave on a cliffhanger, and then make you wait them 2 weeks so they can do some player hating on this. That's what they're gonna do. I'm telling you. What's good, Hezekiah? Am I doing a live this weekend? Yep. More than likely I am. Unique has to be Breeze. But I'll let the show play out. Unique is Breeze. Another nigga came in whose name is this Breeze up next? Whose name is Breeze on here? Or is it you a new subscriber? But anyways, you said Unique is Breeze. I bet that butter pecan was good. Yeah, that butter pecan was good. It was that much better just because it was Rock's butter pecan. You imagine being in Rock House eating her butter pecan? I'm just saying. And how shocked she was. She's like, I can't believe this nigga up in here doing that. Because you know that, but anybody else, she would have got super tough, super fast. But she was frozen for words on what the hell she was saying. She was like, hold up. I know this ain't nigga. She probably blinked, slapped her, said, hold up. I know I ain't saying what I think I'm saying. It's crazy work, man. For real, it's probably crazy work. But anyways, he appeared out of nowhere on Rock. Y'all saw Breeze blowing when Rock came in the house. I didn't, but you about to make me go back and review that shit right now. Only way they can say the Unique equals Breeze theory for me is Kanan and Unique obviously working together. Well, that's gonna happen, so you might as well get ready. Facts at Cedric. Because he had information about the police being dirty. Am I super behind on chats right now? God dang. There was a breeze blowing in the back door. Everybody saw it but me, probably because I was distracted. Who the ugliest nigga in Power History? Season 4. Unique. Well, if we talking about who the ugliest between, just season 4 of Raising Kanan, then that's obviously between Neek and Marvin. It's really not no other competition. But you really about to start rapping like Big L. If Rock says that, I'll take back everything I said. You talking about what I said? That's crazy. Marvin gets put down in episode 9. I believe he will. The wind was blowing, so y'all think he's breezed. I can't. Hey, Talia, let niggas have their hope. Garcia and Howard was working together, and Garcia tortured Fame for info on Kanan, and then killed him when he got nowhere. That's why now he still got no info and looks sus. Plus, Howard was desperate. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. I guarantee y'all that's wrong. Let me go ahead and highlight this one. And this is not even to call you out, my brother, for real. But I guarantee you that's not. I'm telling y'all, Garcia is cut from the same cloth as the Greg Knox and the Cooper Saxes of the world. He's not a Mike Sandoval. He's not that type. He wants to really, abide by the law. They might go, get dirty a little bit to try to get information, but torturing somebody and killing them, no. And this is the thing. Think about this, bro. If you a cop and you know you did that for him and you know what's going on, you would have did much better at hiding that body. You would have been went back and did something. Somebody who did that is somebody who was sloppy and did that quick, you know what I'm saying? And maybe was planning to go back and do something about it and didn't have time to, or it was somebody who was just not a professional, or they're stupid. So that means somebody like Marvin could do that because Marvin is dumb. He'll do something like that, lead that nigga. I'm just saying. Or it could have been Howard, because let's say he did do what he did, right? And then left him there. And he was planning on coming back to get rid of the body. That's why he hid his ass under that mattress. But he got killed before he got a chance to do it. Said, yo, go back and check it out real quick. All right, so I'm about to skip through these. I got to go down to the bottom because like them chats building up. There you go, y'all. There you go, DeMarcus. What I say? Hey, chat, remind me what I was going to say when DeMarcus got his ass up in here because I don't forget. But anyways, he sent the super chat and said, Trenton beef in the OG power started with Akbar. Interesting. Oh, you asking who the ugliest in power history, period. I think I'm gonna have to go with Kanan with that. Kanan was ugly as hell, bro. That might had no limits to the ugly ass shit he do. I think I'm gonna have to go with Kanan. Okay, so what if Ronnie did do it? We did see the dude grab Unique jewelry back season 3 and was never told what he did with it. I just think the storyline wouldn't be as strong if Ronnie did it. So I seriously doubt it. That I'm gonna have to push a strong no with Ronnie. My opinion. You feel me? Because what could they do with the storyline if they find out it was Ronnie? Not much. Now if they found out that it was, somebody like Howard or Marvin, that would hit home a lot harder. Because that's Kanan's dad, so that probably would hurt him even more and turn him even more cold. And if it turns out to be Marvin, then that'll for sure spark some things up too. Oh yeah, thank you, appreciate that, you Chill. Yeah, hey, so DeMarcus, we got a question for you. Who would win between Lulu and B Really if they threw down? We demanding your answer. Yeah, I feel you on that, Buckets, when you said them kids said that it was the police, so that's what you saying. But I'm just saying, I think they might be. I think somebody may have been fed some bad information and put that out on the streets so that they can be hidden. I just don't get why the cops would torture him then kill him. It just don't make sense. It would just make sense to just kill the nigga. Like, why torture him? Niggas who will torture him got to be somebody who's mad at him or they're trying to get some kind of information out. Now, I know somebody said they were trying to get information on um, Howard, but I don't think, I mean, on Kanan, but I just don't think Garcia is capable of that. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think he's capable. And obviously, Howard wouldn't do that because that's Kanan is Howard's son. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'll give y'all this. I'll touch on the Howard situation. I can entertain that a little bit because that make a little bit more sense to me. Because maybe that's the reason why Rock served Howard at the end of episode 10 of season 3 because she knew that information. She like, this little lad nigga did that to fame and he trying to cover his tracks. Now to make sure he don't open his mouth, I'm gonna eliminate him to shut him up. That could be what she did. Lulu still care about Jess. Yeah, and guess what, Marvin? I mean, DeMarcus. She didn't blame that nigga. So you was wrong about that. Like I said, hold on. Like I said before, don't expect Kanan to like adult Kanan 50 Cent from OG Power. I agree. He got to gradually get there. He's getting there though. Juke, it's like Juke though. She already close to being Juke already. You knew it's the police. Oh, my boy, Papa Dot said it's Marvin, obviously. So support your claim, my boy. What is the reason you saying that it is Marvin, obviously? I definitely can see Howard planning to come back, but dying does famous still being under the mattress good one. Yeah, I mean that could have been what it was. Lou knew Path might be going to LA with Jess. That storyline not dying. B Willer would beat Lulu in the squad. I told y'all that nigga gonna say that shit. I already knew it. Everybody else in the chat said Lou would give his ass that work. I said when DeMarcus get his ass in the chat, watch this nigga be the only one say that B really gonna win. I told you. Anyways, if Marvin did underline fame, he just as grimy as Rock. Confronting Juke about a murder that he committed is definitely big Rock energy. Yeah, but I think what it is that he got guilt on his conscience. Cause think about this. Think about have y'all who watched my episode 10, part 10 of Who Killed Famous yet? Because if you watched it, then I kind of already explained it. That's the reason why when they was in the car, this nigga was talking to him about, making sure Lou kept himself busy because when you get distracted, you start getting careless. I kind of feel like he was talking about himself, maybe that's because he immediately started talking about famous right after that shit too. Just saying. Could be a reach, but hey, you think it's a reach feature that OC might be working with someone other than Unique? I don't know. I ain't gonna say it's a reach because I kind of was wondering a little bit myself. If he knew Howard killed Burke, maybe. You said if Howard killed Burke, I don't know how he could have figured that out though. Really, But I mean, it's possible he maybe he knew. But even if though, he still why would he be trying to torture him? I still don't get why he would torture him. He would just put him down. That doesn't the torture now. The part folks said try to get information on Kanan, that makes a little bit more sense. But in my opinion, I think Kanan has to get revenge on whoever did this. And he can't get revenge on somebody that's dead. So I think it's somebody that's alive. Now they could open the door for Garcia, but I seriously doubt it's Garcia. I just don't think so. Shit, maybe it was Stefano ass. Maybe he had a hand in on this shit. What y'all think of that? Of course I was right about that. I knew that they was gonna pick him. I say so. Who had a problem with Famous to the point he was tortured? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Who could have possibly have done that? So we know Freddie's crew is already out of the question. You know what I'm saying? But hey, maybe it was D Wiz's brother, y'all. See, I told you I had D Wiz's brother as number 9. Because think about this. Hear me out on D Wiz's brother. So if D Wiz's brother came back and he was trying to find out who took out his little brother, and he caught Famous slipping, and he, maybe kidnapped the nigga, took him to a spot and tortured him, trying to get him to, reveal who did it, and, Famous refused to give Kanan up. So he died protecting Kanan. Okay, hold on. I got just a comment I just saying. He said Howard did it, and D Wiz's brother is now number 1 to be Breeze. Please explain that. But anyways, got another super chat. My boy said Joyce T is the ugliest in Raising Kanan. Team Joyce Thomas. How the hell is she the ugliest? She ain't did nothing but tried to get folks to be ugly. That's all she did. I mean, she ugly, but she ain't the ugliest in that. We ain't even finna entertain that. Kind of like how Kanan planted Sean in Ghost Organization. Yeah, a little bit. Crank damn near 30 years old, gang. Hold up, somebody said it still goes. Hold up, let me go look. I don't miss some comments. I think that scar Kanan was talking about Jukebox gave him was from him killing Marvin. I could be way off. It's just me though. Yeah, I made that same theory, Sham. So I mean, I feel you on that. Let me go back up because I see I don't miss the hell out of some comments. Okay, Papa Dot, you gotta give me a better answer than that. You said Marvin makes the most sense story wise. How though? DeMarcus said running Mathis tormented Famous. I mean, I don't think so, but hey, I feel like Lou is all arms with triggered fingers, no hands. I mean, he sprung on Crown a couple of times. I don't know about that. He dropped out and he fought them niggas at their little place. So I mean, I don't know. Jukebox on her Scarface shit. Was someone there asking Fang questions while Marvin was torturing him? And then this is the thing. Hold up. I just thought about it. Y'all niggas done just messed me up. Hold on, let me go back to the bottom of this chat. So you see how influence work? I can't let y'all niggas do me like this. Hold up. Hold the hell up. Y'all niggas good, bro. I gotta allow me to reintroduce myself. Hold on. All y'all niggas saying it was the cop. How the hell you explain this? I just thought about that. Ugly ass niggas, please explain. I need answers. Because this is clearly Marvin. I don't give a damn what y'all ugly ass niggas talking about. This is Marvin. Look at that damn ring. We literally just seen that nigga wearing that same fucking ring, that same fucking bracelet today. I can pull it up right freaking now and put it side by side. Y'all ugly ass niggas ain't about to. And then you, man, get y'all ugly ass on with that. I just thought about it. It's Marvin, bro. Get y'all ugly ass out. Ugly ass niggas saying it's the cops and shit. Hold up. For the flex on y'all ugly ass niggas real quick. Y'all niggas, them folks don't just, they don't got ugly ass niggas heated up in here. I just don't, I really almost let them make me believe in somebody else do. That's crazy. Hold on, ugly ass niggas. And I'm gonna go look at that breeze y'all was talking about.
This is one.
It's time to shine.
It's time to shine, niggas. It's time to. Where's that when he was laying on that couch? That's what I'm looking for. Go. Come on now, y'all. Come on, ugly ass niggas. Explain. Look at that ring. Look at the bracelet. Hold on. Ugly ass niggas. Look at that. You can't tell me that ain't the same nigga. Come on, bro. That's why he thinking so hard. He like, I can't believe I did that. And we about to hold on. I'm about to get on y'all niggas' ass. Hold on now. Y'all niggas don't get y'all got me effed up about here. Put this on up here so we can look at this screen. Y'all glad niggas tripping. Come on now. What's going on? He won't let me play it. They hating on me. All right, here we go. Same ring, same bracelet. Now we're trying to listen to this conversation.
Just in target practice.
Since when you fucking with target practice?
Since I was in the army. This fame. All of it.
This is what I was saying to you after you put your girl's mans down. You think you good, and then shit creep up on you, and you not good.
Is that how it happens to you?
We talking about you, not me.
I am you. Or at least I'm a part of you. Or you're a part of me. Whichever one it is. We're a lot more the same than different.
Real quick, y'all, because this is the part with it.
I don't want you having no part of me that got you carrying the gat. That's not how or where I want you to be.
Maybe I'm already there, though. Maybe I've been there, and I didn't know it. Or I did know it, and I've been running from it.
And keep running. I don't want none of this for you. Don't end up like me, because I'm only good for one thing. And one thing only, the shit I'm good for is bad. You're upset about fame, and I don't blame you. And if I'm being real, if that was my man's who got put down like that.
This is guilt. Y'all hear this? This is guilt. That's what this is. He's saying that's the reason why he's concerned. Why do you think Rock was questioning everybody, trying to figure out what I think happened? I'm telling you. I don't know for sure if I can say, because I know originally I said I don't think Rock had anything to do with it, but I might have been wrong about that. Obviously, she didn't pull the trigger or nothing. But I can see, you know what I'm saying? Because they said he was tortured, bro. That is crazy. Is Marvin capable of torturing that man? Because one thing's for sure is Marvin is the one who put that gun on him. That's who it was. And I'm telling y'all, this stuff that they saying it was the copper behind it is a distraction. This is the same tactic that they used on Crown. This is the same tactic they used by trying to put stuff on, probably on Ronnie. Like, it's the same thing. When people are dead and gone, they can't defend themselves. So you put it on them. They probably paid a couple of people to spread the noise, you know, chirping around that it was the cops who did something famous. And then the word got around. You know how this stuff works, y'all. Think about this. How much false stuff you see on the internet all the time. You start spreading gossip, saying that it's true, and then you figure out later on, damn, that shit wasn't even true. But you thought it was because somebody else said it. That's how it works. And that's what's happening here.
I'd be painting the fucking town red. But if you're doing what I do, you most likely doing shit wrong.
I'm going to end it there. But this is the thing, y'all. That man is guilty. I'm trying to tell y'all. He guilty as hell. But let's go to this breeze that we was talking about. Rock them saw ghosts. Look at that. That is crazy.
Just don't live by no kind of rules. I seen everything. But the craziest shit I ever seen.
You know, you ain't wrong about this butter pecan.
Was a nigga who came back from the dead. But the crazy.
Is it before this?
And them niggas don't.
Maybe it's what you think it is. Okay, I get it. Real breezy.
You do this long enough, you see shit that don't make no kind of sense. Because you see fools at their lowest and at their highest. And them.
Well, but yeah, I know I don't just got through going on a rant, but I had to flex on y'all niggas. Y'all, hold up. Now let me see what y'all saying up in these comments. Damn, 41 comments. I don't know if I'm able to read all of them, but I'm going to try to. Y'all niggas send a lot. Let me go and address the super chat first. Akbar is the biggest smiles nigga. Akbar is Breeze. You buddies there. But anyways, let me go on here and go up there. Okay, we got another super chat. Hold up. My boy, Ghost then. Famous death month / year was October 1992. How you know that? Did they say that? Did they say that? Because I'm curious of that. Because and it also would prove, you know what I'm saying, what I've been telling niggas swearing up and down is 1994. And I'm like, bro, y'all are insane. Y'all don't even know math trying to say it's 94. But anyways, I know it's a lot of comments I missed. I can't read all of them though, y'all. So my apologies. You're going to have to resubmit them and I try to maybe catch up on it. But anyways, you said, I think Howard did it too. Super necessary. Is D-Wiz's brother coming this season? You know, I don't know, man. I'm starting to think if they do, it's going to be towards the very back end. And if not, they probably going to say him for the last season. This man said, I think Juke did it. That's crazy work there. How you think Juke did it? Please explain your claim too. Rock's lawyer found out Fame was working with the NYPD. She told Marvin, and he handled it. That's what I believe happened too. This brother talking like somebody who got some sense. Because I'm trying to tell y'all, it is no way you can get past this. I want to see somebody debunk this. That's what I'm waiting on. Yo, OC had the perfect car for his little glass. Facts. Facts. Little glass up in there creeping this shit. Man, lit as hell. Police come through that. Damn, is somebody in that car? They ain't look real close. All right, little motherfuckers. What was the fat guy name? Remember that dude said we wasn't going to find out he was Breeze until next season. Next season, episode 2, but I think it's D-Wid's brother. So his name is Akbar, apparently. And what the dude that said was that he didn't say you're not going to see him. What he said is that you're not going to hear the name Breeze until episode 2 of season 5. Imani is jealous of Jessica. Absolutely. We got another super chat. Hold up. The market said Kanan is having a dream sequence about Marvin pointing the silencer at Famous. You just going by what a theory that somebody said, but I don't know about that, bro. I'm starting to think that's pretty real. You feel me? I think that's okay. So we got another super chat. One of them said, Ghostin said, I was on the memorial service card before Juke grabbed the gun. Oh, so you did BG for this, Ghostin? Because that means you might got a little bit of an insight on a couple of things when you do that. You said Bree's gonna be in Origins. It could be, but I just think it'll make more sense for them to give them to us late, raising Kanan. Also, can we get these lights up, y'all? Come on, let's get these lights up. We got 60-something people in the chat now with 23 lights. We got at least halfway with the lights. Come on, let's get these lights up. The B in Akbar stands for Breeze. niggas be reaching so high. Hey, it could though, but I know that is like a one of them Muslim names or something like that. Because it's this ugly ass nigga that I used to work with a long time ago. He used to stay saying that shit. The nigga was crazy as hell too. But anyways, you say you want to call in? I can let a couple people call in. I'm gonna drop the link for it. There go the link for the people that wants to join the chat real quick. Debunk. Detective Tanner and the captain asked Famous about Howard, and that's the last time we see Famous. Episode 1 of this season shows Roxy and Howard talk to Tanner. Howard did this shit or dirty cops. Well, you're still coming up with, you know what I'm saying, which is not bad, but you're still coming up with a theory of your own. You know what I'm saying? What I want is for niggas to be able to debunk this photo here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Now, the market said that he believed it's going to be a dream sequence. But this is my thing. Why would Kanan be dreaming of something like that? Unless he's maybe kind of, suspicious of it. Why would he be dreaming of something like that? That don't make sense to me. I'm guessing you meant I looked it up. Akbar mean the greatest. Jukebox is crazy. Hell yeah, that'd be crazy. They want you to think Marvin did it, but if so, they wouldn't put that clip in the trailer. It's someone we're not expecting. Now, because they do that. They do that sometimes in Power. Sometimes they'll show you what it is without showing you and make you think it's any and everybody else because you think it's too obvious, and then when that shit show up, it be exactly what it is, what you thought it could have been. You be like, damn. But they don't did that shit a couple times. So you said Marvin warning Famous like get the F out of here, kid, run. Okay, now that make more sense. So you think he's trying to give Famous a warning to get up out of here? That's why he was saying he started talking, so he started running. That would make sense. That would make sense there. What up, y'all?
So this what you finna do, gang?
What did you talk about?
This what you finna do, gang? You really finna die on this hill, gang.
Yeah, I'm about to, yeah, I got to hold on to it.
Nah, fuck with you. What's up with it, man? Nah, it was a good ass.
And dreams can actually reflect things of real can't happen. I mean, that's true. I ain't gonna lie. That is true. But hey, that ain't supporting my claim, so I'm not gonna agree with you.
Bro, working shit. It's good, bro.
Yeah, man. Y'all niggas about to see me while I'm at work, man. Fuck this job.
Yo.
Wagwan, brother.
That's this little chink ass bitch right here.
Jamaica Queens, man.
Bad
Chink
man.
ass supervisor.
G to the run, man.
Yeah, man. Don't know.
Good brother.
Hey, I ain't
Just
gonna
don't know.
outside job.
Yeah, I want to talk to the host, man. But I hear the friend in the background.
Your mic, gang.
One of your guys are feeding back.
Fuck.
Sorry, I'm not to mute that.
Your mic is making static sex in my ear,
I
nigga.
thought that was Hezekiah.
Nah, that ain't Hezekiah. Hezekiah's got a bunch of factory machinery going down in the back of his shit.
Yo, one of your niggas' mic is frying, man. You need to mute all of them.
That's your mic, gang.
Yo, the guy at work. You're messing up the live, man.
Nah, it's definitely you, bro. But anyways, though, back to the topic of what we were saying.
It made crazy.
So it could be like a dream scenario. I can rock with that. You feel me? But I just don't think it is, bro. I think that nigga actually did it. He sounding guilty as hell on that damn talk with Juke.
Man, we're gonna have to bet
He
something,
really
man.
did.
We're gonna have to bet
sound guilty
something,
to
man.
me.
We're gonna have to bet something, man.
All right, so who you saying it is?
I think it's one of them dirty ass cops, man. Howard had a small window. Howard had a really small window to get his ass.
Yeah, he did, but somebody would have had to tell him that he was being held in interrogation.
And then even if Howard didn't do it, we'd never seen Garcia. So I mean, as soon as Fame left, Garcia could have just been following him around the whole entire time until he caught up with him.
And I definitely don't think Garcia a part of it.
Hey,
that's
them
my.
Them kids were scared for their life, bro. Did you see Jukebox put the fear of God in it?
Yeah, that nigga. You saw the young nigga how he shuffled over like this. He was like, that nigga was scared as hell.
She'd have wiped the tear off with the barrel of the gun on them niggas.
Yeah,
like, come on, bro.
But,
I don't think they gonna lie like that though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they see. Look, this is the thing. I don't think they lied. I think they're going with what they were told.
Is my mic good now, G?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah. Look at this theory, man. Because I know Marvin didn't kill Famous, man. The autopsy said he was beaten and tortured. That's what the guy said, right?
Yep.
So think about this. What if Crackface was torturing him to find where Kanan Lockspot was because they want to know where Kanan was stashing the money? Because Kanan wasn't stashing the money when the spot got hit. Or it could have been Detective Howard because we saw when that nigga killed his own partner to cover his ass. Because and it could be Garcia because remember when the captain said to Garcia that somebody have to pay for Howard and go out and find me answers and get revenge for him. You remember when the captain said that to Garcia?
Yeah, but Famous was already gone after that.
He
Before
did for a word.
he was
Yeah, he
missing
Then
was
before
dead.
that.
He was dead for a little
Because
while
yeah,
after
because
that.
if you remember a little after in that in the scene with Garcia and Kane, and he said he ain't see Famous for like what 2 months.
Yeah, it been some months since he seen him.
I
That's
mean,
what the mama said.
I
OC
don't
was
think Unique did it, but it's possible he could have, and then planted OC and Kane organization.
the last time I called in and this they were reading the synopsis saying Rock lost and
they
all of
say
that shit.
Unique messing with the audio.
But we seen in this episode, Rock is expanding. She needs trucks. Cause you need the mafia told them he can't drop Rock. No bodies. No
OC in this
bodies.
first game.
And he can't take out Sal himself because that's a death wish because you can't kill a main man. A made man, right?
Right.
So right now he had to make Rock know he's
Who
alive
you
and he's
think?
gonna come with some
I gotta
tough
get
talk
my
to Rock.
in. It wasn't him.
He's gonna tell Rock now that he's gonna take over. That's what he's gonna say. But she didn't. She wanted to leave the game, but Sal told her she can't leave the game, or he and the five families is gonna come and kill all of them in Queens.
Yeah.
But Unique, the crack face right now is like, yo man, he has to show his face to Rock. I definitely see crack face getting a bullet, man, at episode 10,
Hey
because
man, we're gonna have to bet on you and
yeah,
Crackface.
definitely see that nigga catching a bullet. But now we gotta bet on who is gonna give him the bullet. And I'm putting my money on fucking jukebox, man. Jukebox is crazy, bro. We gonna see the
It's
real Ice
crazy.
Queen.
Hey, if this nigga be right, bro, we're gonna have to get this
Hey,
piece of
you know
tape.
what though? You know what though? With Rock telling Jukebox about the pregnancy and shit, and then now Unique showing himself, I would not be surprised if Jukebox ended up smoking that nigga, bro. I
I'm
would not
telling
be
you, I'm
surprised about that
putting
shit.
my money tonight. I'm putting $200. I'm in Canada, so I'm putting $200 right now down. And if I lose episode 10, I'm gonna drop that in the super chat. And that's my
Man,
word.
nah,
My
Man, you
man.
word
better
is
off
my
giving
Listen
him
bond.
that
here,
on Cash App,
your ass
man.
gonna
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
the
your
you
ass
know,
super
gonna
chat. You
cash
better
disappear,
give him that
man.
Cash App. That.
YouTube's gonna take about $20 off it.
Yo, my word is my band, man. I'm
YouTube,
telling you. I'm
YouTube
telling
be
you, I'm not capping, fam. Straight
they're like,
from
damn, good job,
straight
boy.
from Jamaica, Queens. I'm letting you know. Fucking all of that. My niggas, bro.
Hey, my
Telling
boy
you.
Ghost
And
say
we
he
both from the East
300
Coast, my guy.
tonight.
Bro, I'm
Nah, I
telling you.
see you.
I'm putting my
Ghost
money on
said he got
jukebox.
300. Said he got
Episode
300.
10.
He ain't. He not.
Jukebox. I'm putting my money on jukebox. Give that bullet to put down that nigga crack face. In
So,
episode 10.
y'all see it. Episode the day the episode 6 aired.
Yeah, I think I might want to jump in on that bet too.
Southside Drive
I
said,
definitely will drop some money on that motherfucker.
man, he's
Shit, we
gonna
can raise
lose
this pot to $1,000.
before
Word
he
up, because I don't see Unique dying in episode 10. If he
Hell
die, I
nah,
see
he
him
ain't
dying.
died.
Some I
gonna
could see
see
him
how
dying
they
in season
flipping this
5.
thing out. Everybody ain't gonna die. He
Man,
played
the
good.
fuck he
Bro,
die.
his brother died in episode what? 3? And he's going out in 10. I'm telling you. I see what the writers are doing here. They're building it for the next season. This crack face nigga ain't Breeze. I think we're gonna see Breeze introduced into us very soon. And I think that nigga D with Kanan friend, that nigga coming out of jail, coming to see Kanan running shit. I definitely think that nigga something to me is gonna make. I don't see this crack face. He's so sloppy, man. This nigga is not Reese.
Hmm.
You said he's sloppy. How he sloppy?
I mean,
Yeah,
but
this
if he's
nigga is,
sloppy, that would play into the part of him being
Not
and
stupid.
smart.
he's not
Yeah,
strong
not
either.
I would
He's
say
not
that.
strong either
So
because
I
he's
Kanan,
won't.
going way out
Oh,
of Jersey.
possible
He's going
war.
away out of Jersey because he said Rock is basically she got queens on the lock, right? So he's going way of Jersey, bringing in a bunch of niggers that gonna catch a castic, because I'm
You
telling
know,
you,
somebody noticed you be using the ER.
Yeah, he be using a hard ER, bro. I thought it was.
And
bro,
ER.
look at
You say
Rock's
you with a
army. You
vacation and
you
you
definitely
good.
telling me you're bringing these punk ass niggers coming against Rock. Bro, look at Rock. Rock is so hard. And we just saw tonight that Jukebox is an ice queen. Jukebox is an ice queen, brother.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Jukebox absolutely stepped it up a notch this episode. So I ain't gonna. I wouldn't be absolutely shocked if she did that, but I would bet my money she ain't gonna kill him.
Yeah, bro. You go against Marvin and you go against Rock. She and Rock got a special type of band. I want to see which one of these niggas out of Jersey is going to step up onto Rock and make Rock feel threatened when Jukebox is all in the street right now, bro. Look at what she did. She put the pistol to the nigga head and blasted, took his hair. Bro, that nigga can't hear tomorrow. That nigga can't hear tomorrow. That nigga is deaf.
Yeah,
Kanan wasn't ready for that shit, bro. Kanan wasn't ready.
hey,
Jukebox is like, yo, you go cover there. The niggas' jacket's there. The pistol is in their jacket. They can't reach for it. I'm gonna go distract these niggas. Boom, she shoot the ball. Bro, this is a marksman. One shot, one kill. Did you hear what they said in OG Power? He said, this bitch that run the street harder than any man.
oh God,
Any
is
man.
what he said.
Yeah,
Remember
that
what Kanan
Jamaican
said?
brother funny as
Remember,
hell, bro.
look at the bond that Kanan and Jukebox had, and he end up kill Jukebox because he knew Jukebox would have took out Ghost and Tariq that night without no hesitation.
Yeah, she was definitely gonna smoke them.
That's why
Yeah.
Kanan took her out, bro. She's cold, bro. He's the reason no we seen it.
No, somebody made it. I can't remember who it was, but somebody had a theory saying that Duke was gonna take Ghost, Tariq, and Kanan out. So that's why he did it. He said, "Bro,
nah, you know, I can see that though, because remember Kanan
I can
did
see
say,
that too."
I don't know
Yeah,
who she got in there. I don't know what they're gonna do to me.
Yeah,
right. He sure said that.
That nigga is going down, man. Crack
yeah,
face is going
they
down, man. I'm
they
telling you.
framed it like Jukebox was scarier than all them niggas.
Look
Essentially,
at
Yeah,
look
Judge
at
Love
everything.
pussy, but ain't got no heart though.
All right, look at this, bro. This is what I show you. Crackface is slappy and he ain't strong,
That nigga
right?
had hella fear on that.
Look what Crackface did.
oh yeah,
Crackface,
Ghostface. That nigga, that nigga thought he seen a ghost for real, bro. When he said that shit,
That's what I want to see in Origins, like
bro. The only
Jukebox
reason why
with
I think this is so
interactions with Ghost
emotion
and
for Rock
Subs.
is because Rock killed that kid thinking that that nigga was dead. She took an abortion thinking that nigga was gone, right? So I think that's gonna be very emotional for Rock, showing that this nigga was weak. Why didn't he call Rock? Cause he and Rock got a bond. He saved Rock life because why? Remember when Sal get the orders and said go. Sal went after Unique as well. He killed Unique right hand man. Remember, that's why Unique took Rock side because he realized that Sal moved against him. When Sal was hitting all those spots, Sal hit his spot too. You remember?
Hey, so I'm gonna read this one out because I said something like this, and I kind of want to lean towards that a little bit too. He said the favor that Stefano did for Marvin was him getting information that Famous was snitching to the police. That's why he says Famous last words because he's telling Marvin.
okay. Now
Okay.
this is why I can roll with this now. Okay, so that scene that we see where Marvin pointing the gun at Famous, that could be him essentially getting Famous and then taking them to where they ended up beating them up and shit at. That sound about right. Because essentially they don't shoot them in the head. They if they beat them up and torture them, then that don't mean they shot them then, right?
I hear why I got a problem with that right
You can
now.
touch a motherfucker, then shoot him.
You would have got a problem with Kenny 2K saying that right now because guess what? Marvin don't need Stefano to tip him off about the feds. Remember, Rock got her own inside connect. That liar. That liar can feed Rock information. That liar told Rock that the feds was staking out and they saw even Marvin going there. Rock can know anything that the feds was thinking. Remember, she got Howard and then she got that that nigga liar that crackface
Andre
took out.
Barnes.
Yeah,
Yeah, Andre
remember
Barnes.
that
He
liar is
definitely was
so
alive
good.
at that time.
You remember when
Yeah,
she
You
said
right
to the
about that.
lawyer, her last words to that lawyer was, "Why you got so much information?" And what did he say? You know I can't give you my source.
yeah, yeah. I remember that.
So I definitely don't think Marvin and Rock need Stefano because Stefano don't even know that they're staking out, really watching him to an extent. He only know that he's a mob and he has to be careful. FBI is stopping him, but all because of Sal. But I'm saying Sal went to take out Unique as well. When he was hitting Rock Spot, he hit Unique Spot as well. When he and Unique got an understanding. So he's running around now trying to get revenge for Sal and trying to straighten up because he's weak. He's not. They said Breeze wasn't smart, but Breeze was strong.
So hold on, who you saying is weak?
Saying unique is
Because
weird.
he's going to
Yeah,
this mob acting like Sal was cared about him. Sal wanted to take him out. Remember, Sal came when him and that nigga was in Jersey setting up their spot. Sal raided his spot, you remember, and killed his right hand man, you remember? That's when he knows Sal called the it tonight and rock. That's why he knows he was going to rock house because Sal hit his spot in New Jersey.
I'm gonna say this because look, I said this from the beginning. I think I made this theory. I think after episode 1, when Stefano was talking about the famous last words. My opinion, like I told you, I said this back then. I think Marvin may have took him out. I don't know, but it's just the torture part that don't kind of make sense. I can't
That
see,
yeah, yeah. The torture part is what's throwing me
but
for a
he's
loop.
involved some
And
kind.
we still haven't heard what killed him. We heard
Exact.
attempted
You
and
right.
murder, but what about what
You
actually what
Right?
100% right. We don't know how he died.
Yeah, they didn't say what it was to kill him.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
torture him. That's why I don't know. I don't think
Mm,
it's Marvin, cause then
his body could have went
Marvin
into
don't.
shock
He
for the
didn't mean
trauma.
to beat the nigga up if he know he was snitching. Somebody was trying to get something out of Famous. Something. They want him to say something.
So how about this, y'all? What if?
But the police was beating the shit out of people back in that time, though. Like the Rodney King
Damn
shit
sure
happened around
was.
that time.
That's why it
Yeah,
could be Garcia.
But you
Cause
know,
You got
Jay,
just the
but you know,
90s.
Jay, those
yeah.
pictures and stuff they be putting up in trailers can be tricky.
And then
You know,
also, this was like,
just like we thought Marvin was giving Jukebox a gun when really Jukebox was giving Marvin a gun back.
No.
So
That do happen. They do
they,
happen. It's in the trailer. This episode of the trailer. She's gonna
right,
get. He do give her the gun. That's a different.
no, we already saw them exchange the gun.
Nah, that was a different
When he said, "Give me the gun, Juke," and they both had their hands on the gun,
I
and the
know, but
dude
that's
took
not
a.
the same. That's not the same. You talking about from the teaser trailer? It's not the same image.
That's not the same image.
No, the one you talking about is in the next episode. I can show you the trailer right now.
So you saying he's gonna give Jukebox a gun?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
somebody was
Hey,
trying to get
and I
Famous to
will
say
say,
something, man.
this. I believe all of us as a community was right together when we heard Galfin say the shit about his money,
oh, yeah, we all
and
called
now
that.
Be Realist finna
Yeah.
go rob his ass.
We better say we
oh,
definitely
yeah,
He was all,
man, as soon as he said that shit, nigga
all
knew
of
what
us.
time it
I
was.
think everybody,
Like, oh, yeah,
I think he's gonna get
he about
killed
to get
during the
robbed.
robbery.
Oh, I said
everybody
the
said
same shit. I like, he
yeah,
didn't
was
set his
sitting
own
on.
funeral up.
yeah. I think
And
something
guess
bad
what,
gonna
too,
happen
man?
though. I
The
do think
person
something
that
bad
killed
gonna happen.
Famous, man, could be Breeze too, bro. Could be Breeze. You know what I mean? Who knows? Could
But
be the
why would
Breeze
he
we're
get close to
looking for, bro.
famous? I'm just saying.
Yeah, bro. He killed all of them, bro, and that's why he got Kane and all these little niggas running for him.
That's would just make me think this shit could be a dream sequence too, though, man. Just because of the film grain. I don't know,
Starting
man.
tonight, I'm taking back everything that belongs to me.
I'm thinking it's deceptive because doesn't Unique wear a ring like that too?
He's doing everything he can to hurt us.
I don't know. That definitely feel like
Um,
Baby
Marvin
brother,
hand.
ready to get
he
busy.
does wear a
You
ring.
and me,
I
we gonna
remember
take
in the
it back
earlier
to the
seasons
street.
he did wear a ring. I don't know about this season.
He just put on all that jewelry and stuff
Hey, you saw it
in
though,
the
Ron?
next episode. What now?
I was just showing you the image.
It didn't
It's
pop
not.
up.
It's not popping up, Jay.
You gotta fuck with me first.
That's
Baby brother,
It's not on
ready to get
screen.
busy. You and me, we gonna take it back to the street. We partners.
You said it's in the trailer for the next episode.
This is the trailer for this episode. I'm showing it.
It's not showing up.
Oh, y'all don't. It's dark.
We can't. We can't see it. We
Oh
can't
shit,
see
my
we
it.
see
bad.
that picture of whoever is holding the gun of fame is
Let me see.
It's a lot of background noise somewhere.
All the time. I thought y'all knew. That's because I probably got moved.
But think about it, bro. Let's talk about that rapper, bro. That rapper is about to set up his niggers to rob the spot, bro. See that, man? That nigga for go sing about feeding his baby mom and his daughter, bro. Put some soul in the music. That's what Lou was telling him, you know what I mean? You just rapping about tech nines and no metaphors. Nigga go and rob the spot right now. Nigga said, yo, I know where a nigga have a safe and shit. Is it Lou? Is it the Jew? We don't know, man. Maybe where this Lou is gonna die, bro. A messy robbery gone wrong, bro. Could be Lou gonna be the major that in power next, bro. Cause this rapper, bro, is gonna set Lou up right now, bro. Or the Jew who is sending that nigga in, cause he said, yo, you know a nigga got some spot where he can hold some money at a safe.
So what is this B Rilla character? What is he for? Is he just being set up to
I
be a
think he.
main
I think
character
he.
for season
I think
5
he
or
a
what?
plot. I think he a plot device. They're gonna use him to move on to season 5, possibly.
the
That's
plot
my
device,
thing.
especially for Lou's story.
Yeah.
But this robbery, I think is gonna go bad.
Hey, y'all can see it now.
Robert returned to homicide
Yeah,
and
I see
nothing to
it.
play with.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm about to show it. Hold on real quick.
He's doing everything he can to hurt us. You gotta fuck with me first. Baby brother, ready to get busy. You and me, we gonna take it back to the street. We partners. He wants Rock's head on.
That's the one that was showing.
Is that that? Is that the
That
scene?
was Juke and Kanan. I mean Juke and
Nah,
Marvin.
That was Mark. Yeah.
yeah, but the gun, yeah, that was the one from the trailer.
Everything he can to hurt us. You gotta fuck with me first. Baby brother, ready to get busy. You and me, we gonna take it back to the street. We partners.
Yeah, that's that scene. That's
Yeah,
definitely that
he got
scene.
the same sweater on.
Yeah.
So I told you, Crackface is going up, bro. Season 10, $200, bro. I'm telling you, Crackface. But I'm putting my money on Jew to take him out, bro. Cause I see Louis dying in the next episode. Cause this robbery is gonna go wrong. I'm telling you, it's gonna go wrong. Cause Louis is not going out like no punk, bro.
Oh, you
This
said
robbery
you
is
said
gonna go bad.
you said you see Lou dying in the next episode.
No, I see Lou dying in the next episode, but I see Crackface going out in season 10. You know
Oh
what I
Hold
well,
mean?
on.
I think
Hold on.
I think I'm about to bet you on the Lou
Damn,
dying.
they got.
I'll bet
I'm
Damn,
gonna
they
you
put
got.
some money
$1,000
on that.
Damn, they got
Pluto that.
Oh, I'm
more
a,
seasons.
Be
if
quiet.
You think Lulu dying next episode, I think I might have to bet you on that.
No, I'm not sure, so I'm
Hey,
not
take
betting
them
on that
bets.
one. But
I'm gonna have to
that's a
bet you on
theory.
that one.
No,
That's a
Lou is
theory,
not
bro.
going anywhere. We already know he's in episode 10. So
Hey, hey, why you?
That's
Why
how I was
you?
gonna make that bet, man. That
Wait
was easy money.
So that's a theory, bro. I'm not really sure about that one, but I'm really sure about Crackface dying in episode 10, man.
a minute. Yeah, you gonna lose that one quick, Papa.
Yeah,
Cause look
yeah.
at that, look at
Now
that
Lulu
trailer a while
dying, if
ago,
Lulu
bro.
dying next episode,
Look at
I
that
damn
trailer
sure
a
will
while
take
ago.
that.
That trailer, bro. That trailer even make me say $300 right now
Oh, this
because you
is
know why?
Titanic. What the fuck?
The trailer make me ice the bid because you know why? He's back to his old ways. You can never teach a dog a new trick. He's out back in his big coat, chains, big Benz pulling up on the block, blah blah blah. Bro, the mob already told him, you can't come drop bodies in the street. We
My
don't
bad,
work
guys.
like that.
Listen to the chat real quick. Let me look and see what
Hey,
you're saying.
hey, but you could tell though that Rock is like I said, man, she turning into Noma, bro. She losing all her power, bro.
I don't see that, bro. She right now, bro, she
My
got the
man
Why
said
supply.
she ain't
no.
do nothing? Why she ain't do nothing to Neek while he was in there eating her
Wait,
butter pecan
you
head,
seen
bro?
that, Ghosty? I ain't
Did,
know
Slept.
that.
did you hear what Sal said, that what that mob said?
Phil
This
Russo.
work, we're gonna expand, bro, out the 5 boroughs. Cause right now, bro, they love what I tell you on the last time I call in. All the streets work, bro. A better price at a
What
better
else?
quality. They always gonna choose you, bro. This nigga, bro, he can't drop rock. He can't storm the streets, start dropping bodies, cause the mob told him you
Hey,
can't do
Shit,
that.
I
Rock can't kill him either though, bro.
listen,
Rock can't do nothing to him either
So
though.
exactly. So guess what? It's the better price, the better quality. It's going to run the street, bro. This nigga is going out. He's going out like candlelight, bro, like in the wind.
basically all the shit that I was telling you last week, bruh, is coming right coming home to roost right now because I told you, Unique is gonna gain control of the street. She ain't gonna be able to do shit because she can't kill him because of the mob boss bullshit, and then he's gonna have all the muscle thanks to Biggie. Biggie gave him the muscle. That nigga gonna be able to run the corners. He can have much farther as she wants. She ain't gonna be able to do shit if she ain't got nobody to move. That's what's gonna happen. As soon as she try to put somebody on the block, they gonna light their ass up. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but guess what? He can't kill her either, bro. He can't kill her either, remember?
He trying to run her business.
He can't kill her either, but guess what? She has the. You hear what he said? He said to the mob, she's dry. He thinks she got no product. That's what he thinks. But
Yeah,
she
he,
got more than product right now. But guess what? He's gonna take the mob money. He's gonna owe the mob, and the mob. He got all this product, and he's got no corners. So this is when the mob is gonna throw him to the shark. Because guess what? This nigga becomes useless. The mob told him, as much as I love Saul, I'm a businessman. You gotta tell me how to get paid. He said, rock is dried up. I hit her spots. I connect cut her off. No rock is the supply.
I'm gonna go
She
ahead
is the
and show
supply.
you,
She's
right?
not a connect anymore, bro. She doesn't need a connect anymore. She
Okay.
doesn't need a connect.
Well, I'm gonna show you something real quick. We're gonna see what you're saying after this.
She hadn't got all that yet. He got to build a whole infrastructure.
That nigga got no corner and no buyers right now. He gonna owe the mob mad money. They're gonna throw him to the shark, bro. This is how these people
He
work.
already got his connecting Quan though, gang.
Yeah, but where is gonna move that shit?
He gonna take the corners back
All
that he
right.
had.
Oh, he's gonna take the
Okay.
corners, buddy. How?
Yeah,
How?
look at
Unique and his
this.
soldiers assume control of the corners and queens. The
Oh, he's
first
gonna
sentence.
do that.
I
Oh,
told
oh.
you,
But bro, it's the first
He got his
sentence though.
squad. He got his
He
squad.
got
What
a
he
squad, but he can't drop
nigga.
bodies. He
I'm
can't
telling
drop
you this
bodies.
shit because I used to, bro. In Memphis, bro. I'm telling you, Vice Lords is what ran all the blocks. If my nigga Uno was in here, he'll tell you that. We ran our whole block. We weren't always the richest thing, but guess what? We had all of the muscle. You couldn't do nothing. Like the niggas tried to do something, niggas, they would get their ass stomped the hell out. I don't give a damn what you got. If you ain't got the manpower, your ass is cooked.
But Rox got manpower, bro. She got Jamaica Queens.
Who?
That's her block,
She
Man,
bro.
don't
I
got
would say the
soldiers,
same
That's why
gang.
the
about
nigga
Jersey.
gotta
She
go.
don't got
Well,
soldiers,
come on,
gang.
bro. That's why the nigga
She
gotta
don't
go to Jersey. What did he told
she
the
don't
mob?
got
I
she
would say
don't
the
got
same about
soldiers
Jersey,
Okay,
though.
but I
okay.
didn't
I'm
seen the
asking you a
Crips
She
question,
just
bro.
pop
got
the blood.
I'm asking
she
you a
just
question. What did Unique ask the mob for? He asked for soldiers and money.
Yep.
That mean Rox got soldiers, bro. She got queens. What did he say? He said Queens is already spoken for. That mean Rock is the
She
queen,
got
bro. She got the
she does
blocks,
have
bro. She got
soldiers, but she
soldiers,
don't
bro.
have she has Stefano backing her. But
mm-hmm.
think about this. If Unique retaliates with what's his name? Fields man, unless they do families versus families war, they're not gonna be able to do that. Now, Akbar's crew ain't got
Could do
to
that.
do with no restriction.
Yep.
They can go all out.
Yep.
So
Bro,
you would have to come
Unique miscalculated very bad. Crackface miscalculated because he said she got no product. Quan cut her off. But didn't
right.
he
We
know?
understand
But
that.
didn't he know she doesn't need a connect anymore? She's a supplier now. She's in the big leagues. Big leagues. He's way out of his leagues right now, bro. The
She gonna
mob
be
is going.
supplying him.
Listen,
I'm
the
telling
five
you.
family needs Rock more than they need him because
I,
Rock is bringing in the money
I
to the
say
table.
this. I say this. Whatever happens, whatever transpires in episode 7 is gonna lead to them burning the Golden Pavilion down and all that shit.
That's exactly
That
what's gonna
that's
happen.
that's that's exactly how that shit gonna go.
Exactly
Like,
what's about to happen. They about
yeah.
to burn
All
that
right, okay, okay. When he
village.
burned that shit down, the mob invested their money. All five families invested their money. They're gonna lose. This nigga, that's it. Because what he realized, he didn't got real control. Rock still got control. So guess what? He became chaotic and burned the place down. That's a stepping out of line, bro.
Ain't
The
nobody
five
gonna know about it
families
though.
invested their
Ain't
money right
nobody
now.
gonna know. Ain't nobody gonna know it's unique though. That's how you been moving.
Everybody's gonna know it's the crack face, bro. And who else gonna burn down that shit? Everybody knows that nigga, bro. He's the nigga
Never
was
know,
hitting up
man.
the spots, bro. That nigga, bro. If we watch and look, bro, that nigga is going out in the smoke, just like
So
how
look,
Ronnie did, bro.
so look. Now this is what supports you right here, Southside. So look, it says right here, Rock goes on the offense as Marvin and Lou attempt to obtain the escalating situations. Jukebox joins the search for OC while Kanan looks into the theory on what happened to Famous. So look, Rock is gonna, she ain't gonna just lay down. Obviously, she's Rock. She ain't gonna just lay down. We all know that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that she's gonna lose, bro. She's gonna put up a fight, but she's gonna lose. We know this because it tells us in the next episode description. Look at that.
Yeah.
It says here that
So
Rock faces fallout from Unique's retaliation.
Bro, that's just entertainment, bro. That's to
Okay,
keep the
bro.
audience
Okay, bro.
entertained, bro. Keep the audience in
Hey, you
suspense,
are
bro.
entertainment, bro. Cause you,
Bro, that's to keep the audience suspend, bro. 50 is all about the money, bro. This is real
cause bro,
power.
you
hey,
gonna
50 is
You
about
a
real
hey
power.
Jay,
Hey, hey,
hey
hey,
Jay,
shut off to 50 right now, bro. This nigga just changed the whole
he said
dynamics of
250. He gonna
Hollywood,
keep
bro.
going.
50 just changed the whole Hollywood of dynamics. This nigga is a genius.
I
I'm
agree with you
telling
on
you.
that. He
This
definitely
nigga is a
did.
genius. Look at us right now
I think
debating.
you might
We're in
want to take
Oh
that
God,
cut,
suspense.
bro.
here,
Take
oh
that
God,
bet, man.
you ain't never
Take
lied.
that bet, man.
But I guarantee you,
This
you
nigga
ain't
just
about
changed
to.
Hollywood, man. 50 just changed Hollywood. This is
He
black
did.
entertainment at its best. I'm telling you. We are
But
all in
hey
suspense
Jay,
because
Jay,
right now I hear all my
I got
men's
two, I
believe
got two
Rock is
questions.
losing, man.
all right,
You know,
let my boy
you
get the flow real quick. What's your question?
you got one person doing all the talking, but as far as this, as far as this OC missing, is it that he's gonna get the money and go on the run or go into hiding?
You know what? Now that we kind of seeing, his moves now, that could be the case. Because initially, I know I thought this, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other folks thought it, that he got kidnapped. But yeah, it could because we seen his little scheming little dwarf looking ass, following Kane into his spot. So he might just go there, steal the money, similar to on Snowfall. You remember when what's his name? Peaches stole
Yep.
Franklin money and dipped off. So it might
Yeah.
be the same shit.
And
And
I
then
think he deliberately threw Kanan off talking about Freddie's gang. I think
yeah,
those
he did. Oh,
intentional.
it's no think in it. He definitely did that.
Yeah. Yeah, he
But
definitely seemed a little off with that.
the other thing, I'm in Memphis. It's almost 2:00 a.m. and I got to work in the morning.
Yeah.
But the other
Yeah, it's
thing,
damn near 3 over here.
the main reason I joined you. Now, did you finally clear up this date issue that everybody been talking about? What year it is? We finally saw it in this episode.
We did.
Your comments
Oh.
was people in the comments was trying to tell you, but I gave you a comment with a damn essay on all kinds of proof that we was still in 92, late 92. But I did say it was possible to be early 93.
I say it's early 93, and that's what it is.
Well, we just got October 1992 when Jukebox was before she got the gun and she picked up that little obituary thing, and it said that he was born, I think, in July of 75 to October of 92.
Okay, so this is my question though, and you could be right about it still in 92. I just knew that shit went 94 for facts. I was 10 toes down that.
Well, see, I was saying 92 because of the flashback, and then the 3 months forward again, then the 3 months that Sean was missing, plus the date of the Juke's Army test. We saw that date. That was March of 92. That was in episode 6 of season 3. So Unique was already actually still alive when she took her Army test. So you going from February to May when they had the shootout. And the other clue about the time frame was the TV show that Early Tyler and Unique was watching. There was an episode of Rock that aired in February of 92.
So this is what I'm
and I think when the letter said the new year, I thought that meant the new school.
Like new school year, yeah. Because over in the East Coast, when we say New Year, we say when we say New Year, we mean like new school year, but that's how we pronounce new school year. We just say New Year.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, I got two things to say about that. And then I'm gonna address your super chat, Ghost. So as far as the year thing, like I said, initially going into this new season, I definitely thought it was still in 92 because it made sense since they, Jukebox them group literally had 92 on the, their jerseys they were wearing. But after hearing Rock say, they the school said you ain't been to school, you ain't been here since the new year, that kind of, made me think, okay, maybe it transitioned on over to 93. But as far as the obituary, they could be saying that's the day he died because once they run the autopsy, they can find out. Okay,
I knew you was gonna go there. I knew you was gonna say that. Y'all in such a hurry for breeze.
I want to make a counter. I want to make a counter argument to that because when Jukebox left for the Army, that would have to be in the summer.
So what I'm saying is that if they saying that nigga died in October, 3 months later, that'll equal.
There's a declaration of death. A person is declared dead on a certain day.
I'll go say you think forensics was that like
they still didn't come back with the dental records. We ain't heard nothing about the dental records yet.
Oh yeah, this is the 90s. You're right about the forensics,
but Jay be the first one to get the year right. The tennis shoes and all that could have been a production error. They just
I told them that's what it was.
That 90s feel,
This is what I said. It could possibly still be in 92, early 93, but it's impossible that it's late 93.
Yeah,
that's what I was telling.
It's late 92. Let's settle that now. So put it out there. Late 92.
Mathematically, it can't be. So look, think about this. Kanan was born 1975. If they say it's 94, y'all telling me that Kanan was 19 going on still in 50. Come on, bro.
Kanan is 17.
Yeah.
That's why he was able. Back in the 90s, I think you had to be 17 to legally drop out of school. And he decided he could drop out of school. They can't make him go to school at 17.
All right, so Golson, with your super chat, you said go look when Nick was leading the snap and pop. When was he leading with? Was that in the trailer?
Yeah, I think it was in the trailer, man.
Yeah, I believe he was in the trailer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, but I want to say something real quick, man. You see this unique character, man, and this Ronnie, bro. They're about the story of Prince and the Supreme, bro. So as I said, it's all about 50 is gonna end this season, you know. I mean, if he's gonna make he get a bullet, but this nigga is gonna kill Rock in jealousy, man. He's gonna squeeze her neck or some shit. You know what I mean? Maybe we've seen the real story, but that storyline, man, about Unique and Ronnie, it's about Prince and the Supreme. You know, Prince and Supreme, bro. I'm out, bro. Love you guys, man. One love,
Peace,
man.
bro.
I
I could
appreciate you.
agree. I
Peace,
could see
brother.
that, but with 50 beefing with Supreme, and they got real street beef, I just can't see him making a fucking TV series about him.
Okay, so let me go ahead and go. And I agree. Hey, Richie, I definitely agree that could also be what it is that Rock was referring to the new year as in the school year. So yeah, he could be talking about like the fall semester. That could be what she was referring to. But let me go ahead and pull this trailer up.
I've been waiting on a date. I'm telling you, I've been waiting on. We got it finally.
Yeah, bro.
It's right at the beginning. It's right at the beginning.
Starting tonight, I'm taking back everything that belongs to me.
You doing
Okay.
everything.
Damn, this nigga unique.
You
Really
can
assembling army, bro. Because we get snapping pop on this side, bro. Rock is cooked. Hold on. Hey, Jamaica man, you gotta come back on here now, cause I gotta cook you some more.
No.
He gotta get his ass back on here.
Your chat was tired of that.
Yeah, I see it.
Man said, bring that ass back here, boy.
That dude was saying some crazy shit, bro.
My man wrote in the chat, why is only one man talking?
That man funny, bro.
He
funny
was
as hell.
But yeah,
I kind of get what he was saying, but
so Neat gonna be having snapping pop. He gonna have Phil Russo. He got Quan. He got Akbar and his army. Plus he gonna have Kanan. But stop it, Rocky's cooked. It's over with.
Yeah, she done, bro.
She ain't gonna
I get his enthusiasm though. Like he's trying to be enthusiastic about Rock getting a new plug and she's still having Stefano and all that shit. But really, all Rock got is Lulu and Marvin. Cause everybody else don't really fuck with her. Other than Jukebox. Everybody else that's fucking with her like on that level is like, nah. Like
I never understood why she don't have more security. Now, Unique done walked up in the house. You saw the curtains blowing. He just done walked up in the house, doors unlocked, and she don't have any security. She just getting out the car, walking in the house. I never did understand that. She ought to be having guards all over the place.
Came in the same way when they got
all
picked
this
up.
shit been going on, ain't no in here. I ain't got no security.
They got picked up by Stefano the first time. That nigga Unique showed back up the same way, like when Stefano came and picked their ass up.
Yeah.
Like, man,
that security got popped by fucking Sal boys, and they ain't never had security since.
There's something about that damn door and Rock.
That back door ain't shit, bro.
That back door ain't safe at all.
It just goes to show how long she been getting backdoor.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy, man.
I think Rock might get her ass up. Rock might decide, yeah, it's time to go and bow out, but these folks ain't playing with me. Ain't gonna have to be his own man.
She better not tell him she killed his baby. I don't know how that would go.
Man, he gonna flip the fuck out. That man gonna flip out.
What do you mean? Oh, to my Crystal?
Nah, Rock baby. The baby she about to have.
Oh, y'all talking about Neek. My bad. I was like, what are we talking about? Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, I thought there was something on Crystal too.
Cool. Thank good. It wouldn't just be. I showed like what the. But yeah, I don't know. Actually, me personally, I'm gonna go against the grain on that and say her telling him that might save her life.
It could. It definitely could.
Because like once they see that once they see that once he hear like, look, I was carrying your child and she's able to prove it,
What's up?
he gonna be like, okay, shit. And then like what it is, she gonna have to bring the receipts on this nigga. Be like, bro, all this stuff that you thinking is not the truth. And who knows, the nigga might get mad.
Wait, is she about to have to bring an abortion
Well,
receipt?
He might get
I
mad if
mean,
he
I
early.
mean, even if she don't get that deep about the baby, if she tells this nigga the truth about Ronnie though, that could be the one key thing that keep her ass alive from bro, because he don't know what essentially went down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think all that shit about to slowly start coming out though, because he don't know that Kanan shot his brother, but your brother acted alone, nigga, in killing you or attempting to kill you. We had nothing to do with that. Because he's still under the impression that Rock set Ronnie up to take him out.
Yeah, that's something I want to address. What y'all think of the AKA Lil Ghost Crank?
Man, that nigga 30 years old, man. Get him the fuck out of here, man. That nigga old as shit.
No.
Frank came back this episode.
Frank ain't no ghost.
Yeah, Crank is not Ghost, bro.
Oh man,
Hey,
you already know who about to be making a fucking
I was
video
just
about that. I
saying,
told you, my boy, Frank is ghost. He's
Yeah.
he got several videos right now.
oh, you hating ass nigga.
I told y'all Crank was the little ghost was gonna show up. And he
But
gonna be
he made a listen, he made a video last week and he was analyzing the clip for this episode and he was saying, look, Crank is sitting back there on the couch. That was not that. It was not him, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Like,
Hey,
I see
that nigga
I see
shot
why
the
you
fuck
said
up.
what you said. I see why you said what you said, Hezekiah. Because the bro be yapping, bro.
We all be wrong though. I don't been wrong about some shit too. But yeah, he was dead wrong about that.
Nah, he be yapping though, bro. That shit, I'm like, bro, you just be saying shit, bro. Like, okay, bro.
Oh shit, he about to tell you to unfollow him since he be yapping.
Nah, man, he be alright. Shit.
Go play with your mama pennies, boy.
That's crazy, bro.
She could tell Nick she loved him as well and was either child before the abortion, and he may spare her and let her skip time.
I think he's going to have to remember something. That he might have to remember that he loved her. That might help because he said it when he was kind of
he was dead. He was half dead, half awake.
I don't think he remembers the fight with Ronnie.
Yeah, because the nigga ain't talking about it no more.
You remember what I wrote in your comments, Jay, about the power of suggestion? That's really a psychological thing, the power of suggestion. And by early suggesting certain things to him, it caused him to act out a certain way. Because it kind of made sense. Whoever got your business is the one that was behind this. And then he went out and found out that Rock had a business. So that was suggested. Just like Unique being dead. I mean, they never had the body, but she had Howard telling him he's dead. Unique is dead. Bone fragments and everything. So that power of suggestion is a real thing in psychology.
Yeah.
And over again, things have been suggested to people, and they run with it.
Hey, I'm gonna download it today. Support. I'm gonna go ahead and get. Cause I've been getting a lot of notifications from emails about it, but I just don't ever look in there. Yeah. This nigga, that nigga fair play be funny though sometimes. Because some of that nigga be like, bro, come on, that can easily be debunked, bro. Come on. Like,
according to him, ain't no cap in his right.
Yeah, that's how you talk, man. It ain't about what you say, it's how you say it, bro. And when you say it like arrogantly, bro, it's like, man, all right, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even want to hear that shit no more. That shit sound
Yes,
crazy.
yeah, I believe that.
I think that's when I really started watching this video.
It mentioned,
Yeah.
and he's
Can I say something else? Just a suggestion. I don't want to take
Sure.
over the other
Nah,
guy.
you good, bro.
I'd be really trying to talk about the show though, but the most realistic storyline that's going on to me personally is Lou and alcoholism. And then the other storyline is the whole thing about all these kids and their mama issues. You know, that they playing that very real, and it's well written too. That kind of family drama. Now everybody is psychopaths and serial killers and all that, but when you just look at them as humans with a family, it's a real deal. But that alcoholism is that's tough to personally. You know, I'm in AA myself, right? 32 years sober, and I'm a substance abuse counselor licensed in Tennessee. So I can see the realness in that family dynamic and in his struggles to stay sober. That's hard early in recovery. He only got a few months sober.
Yeah.
And I've seen many guys go back out over a female or some emotional stuff, you know, because
as a specialist, let me ask you this, Ronald.
Mm-hmm.
As a specialist at that, since that that's part of your job, you think Lou is gonna relapse?
It's very possible. I would almost think so. You know, I expect people to relapse actually at least once, and some people never get straight. They just keep going in and going out, going in, going out. Treatment. You know, but he got something out of his therapy. But him sitting there looking at that drink, he did exactly what we would suggest. You need to call somebody.
Yeah.
But he called a woman and got some ass in the process. Now, see, that could be a whole nother trigger. You know, some sex. Okay, that would be a whole nother trigger. But he really is trying to stay, you know, on the wagon. I wouldn't. Marvin could relapse too, you know. But Marvin drinks because he's one of them that thinks about stop the drugs, I can still drink, you know. But I would have thought Marvin would have relapsed before Lou, actually.
Yeah, a couple people thought that.
What's y'all over under on who gonna put that pillow over Joyce's head, man? She's dying to
Well,
die.
she already don't ask 2 kids and they ain't did it, so
looks like Juke could do it.
Yeah, it probably be one of her grandkids.
Really, I don't know why she thought Rock would be too hard or something. It seemed like Rock would have been the obvious one. But I'm glad the son.
I always felt like Rock wouldn't do it because she going to say she taking the easy way out, just like
one of the
she tried to do when their father died. So she was always going to hold that over her.
Everybody's saying Kanan.
That's
what I thought Kanan at first, but after this Juke
I think getting her live make a video about that.
Rich, this is his second time saying Juke is back shit crazy. But I agree. She is.
Oh yeah, she lost it.
She might just do it. She like, all right, look, get the morphine. I got this pillow.
Grandmama should take a long nap.
Yeah, that's where it seemed like it was natural. If she gets up and gets
You
the pillow.
die so bad. She actually has snapping on her head. You want to die so bad? Don't cheat it. Let's do it for real. Bro, she do something like that, bro. That'd be so crazy.
But I like Lou's response though. No, I'm scared of what it'll do to me. He said, I ain't scared of what it'll do to you. I'm scared of what it'll do to me.
Yeah.
So he really trying to stay straight.
Yeah. I do appreciate them showing some real aspects like that, because somebody like me, I've dealt with somebody in my family that's dealt with alcoholism. So it really do hit close to home when I see Lou and his transformation, because I dealt with somebody in my family very close to me, and I went through the whole transformation process, but it was a lot of other things that was like triggering a lot of that stuff too, though. So it was like death, and it was a whole bunch of other stuff that was triggering that. But man, you got to be there for the people, bro. For real.
Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna address your to address you support. Me personally, I know sometimes we crack jokes and stuff like that, but definitely I don't mind collaborating with Fair Play at all. I mean, I'm pretty sure if we was to do it, we'll probably end up having a debate and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it'll be dope. Me personally.
He need to go collab with Getting How I Live. He need to get that right with him.
That's who I would love.
Yeah.
I would love to do it with
Yeah.
him. He look like he like an old.
Somebody got their background.
Yeah,
Got their background on.
Yeah, because I'm definitely echoing.
it's probably me in the car and shit. Let me just turn the car off there.
Let me see. Am I still echoing now? Nope, it's gone.
Nah,
It may have been me having my other YouTube up because that's how I be seeing like the chat while when I'm pulling things up, I can't see the chat no more.
Yeah, that's what I did in the other live stream I was on with y'all.
yeah.
Just
I had to change computers to get this StreamYard to act right.
okay. Came through the kitchen.
Man, I just said, man, fuck it. I'm at work. Fuck these niggas.
So Brelo, as far as Brelo, I'm definitely open to collab with Brelo too.
My boy. I still smoke weed while at work.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. Your job don't be saying about you being potent when you walk back.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck these niggas.
Man.
He's smoking weed with a recovering addict on the chat.
Oh, mind you, I work for the fucking U.S. government. Technically, I work at the post office.
Oh shit!
They know I get the job done. That's all they care about.
You say it's getting how I live white? I don't think he is.
I think he is.
From his
bro.
picture, you see like he is. Like you look.
Do he be saying the N-word?
Nah, I ain't never heard him say the N-word at all.
He usually don't really curse.
Yeah, he don't.
Yeah, he blank it out. I'm pretty. I was about to say I think, and then I got to correct myself. I'm positive I'm the most unfiltered channel.
Oh yeah. Yeah, your channel like a landmine. They was like, man, them niggas saying everything over there.
We'll probably be like, but that guy don't give a damn what he said.
Well, yours because when we are straight upspoken.
And then it's crazy. I remember when I first had my channel and I started up, folks was coming on there like, bro, YouTube actually lets you keep this name? What the hell?
Hey, bro, believe it or not, that's what made me stick around. Because I said, bro, if YouTube ain't gonna let this man change his name, bro, I'm sticking around this motherfucker.
Word. The PlayStation made me change my name.
That's crazy.
And I had that shit for a couple years before they made me change it. So somebody had to report me.
That's wild, bro.
My last channel, y'all, I don't know for y'all. I don't know if anybody in the chat right now part of my original channel. My original channel I had last year sometime. That one got taken down for whatever reason. I don't know if it was niggas hating or what it was, but yeah, it was. But I had a lot of haters that year. Like I got some here and there now, but I had a lot of them then because my channel started exploding out of nowhere, and like niggas was coming on there like, dang, bro. And he was one nigga, he could, I don't know, it's like he just couldn't take it no more. That nigga got on his channel. But how the hell this man got 4,000 views in 2 hours?
Yeah, that's a real hating shit right there, yo.
Damn.
That's a real hating
bro. He was mad as hell.
That nigga was clocking your views, gang. He was really hating. That's some real hate.
That nigga was a certified hater. And then let me tell you something.
It was sponsored by Haterade.
This nigga was hating so hard. He was saying, "Boy, this stuff ain't." And then it's crazy. He was trying to argue with me that Ghost was born in 1974, and then I released that video and debunked him, and he got on hush mode. And I was like, "Bro, I gotta figure out because that YouTube got a thing to show you all the comments and shit that each subscriber or whatever say."
That's probably the same nigga I seen on Facebook, yo. He still trying to see Ghost was born in 74.
And I looked at him like, bro, this nigga be hating every comment. God.
Right, the same nigga I seen on Facebook talking about Ghost is older than Kanan.
Check this out. I looked at this nigga channel after that. This man had 7 subscribers and he had like 1 or 2 videos with a total of like 20 views. I said, oh, that's why he's so fucking mad.
Can't do the shit. That's why.
Like, bro, if you need suggestions on how to help your channel, but just ask, bro. You like gotta do all that hate.
Hey, I would pay.
Like, I'll go live with him, I'll collaborate, I'll shout him out. Like, bro, I'm that type of dude. I ain't gonna like don't just come hating out of nowhere like that. That's crazy as hell.
I really feel like YouTube got like hate comment bot. Like people be buying them bots, bro, and them motherfuckers just come by and just be saying some hate. Like nigga, I could post some positive shit on somebody under somebody's video, bro, and I get a mixed like review. I get some people coming up like, yeah, man, that's dope, whatever, thumbs up, whatever. And then I'll just start getting these random hater ass niggas coming around like saying just the obvious dumb dickhead shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are y'all talking about, bro?
Yo, that happened to me on the Universal Power fucking last video. Like, I obviously said that I don't agree with his theory that Kanan killed Famous, and niggas still trying to say, yo, Kanan ain't do it. I just said I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I definitely don't agree. I didn't even see that, but yeah, I definitely don't agree with that.
Man, this shit crazy, man.
But
I would pay. Hey, I would pay to see DeMarcus and Support come up here and have a verbal sparring match, though.
I swear, that's why I say, to be honest with you, I be dropping the link just to see them niggas come on here.
Yeah, them 2 niggas got to come up, bro. They be in everybody's comment section, nigga, with a whole lot to say, a whole lot to type. I mean, that's what I mean to say. Like,
y'all ain't even got. The crazy part is, if you don't want to get on camera, you can just take your camera off. I just want to hear y'all niggas talk to each other.
I seen everybody else on camera, so I'm gonna be on camera. Fuck it.
Yeah, man. See. I think them niggas bots, man. I think both of them niggas bots, man.
He said, hey, the Marcus might be a bot sometimes.
Nah, that nigga ain't a bot. That nigga, I found that nigga Facebook page. I ain't even gonna hold you.
No, I'm just making a joke right now.
Yeah, we just joking on that.
But the only reason why
I found his Facebook page or fucking
DeMarcus is the #1 fan of all time, bro. I be looking
at on everybody's shit.
This nigga be on everybody's shit sometimes.
Everybody's shit, bro.
Like, DeMarcus, what is your daytime job? You need to teach me how to do it, because I don't know how you manage to be on all these channels like that. But hey, salute to DeMarcus. That's my boy. I'm just saying. That mind be everywhere.
Hey, be showing love everywhere.
That's
man.
He helping everybody out, low key, man.
Salute to DeMarcus, bro, because he do be, bro. I was watching Lamont Tyson shit the other day. I was like, damn, this nigga is over here too. I'm like, God damn. I can't get away from this nigga, man.
Drop the 100 in the chat for DeMarcus, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
He a real one, bro.
And Lamont Tyson, I ain't looked at his shit kind of in a while. Because, you know, he kind of went out for a little minute. But Lamont Tyson is an OG. Like, he one of the originals for me. The first time I ever started watching was Mark Dart, then Lamont Tyson.
Yeah. Lamont just be trying to talk to the ladies, man. I see what he doing. Yeah, I'm gonna just have me and five women up here. So y'all get have some eye candy or something. I'm like, yeah, I see what you doing, bro. Nah, I ain't even mad at it though, bro. Hey, man, get your shit, man. Get to
we
it.
just make jokes on other channels calling the Marcus 50 Cent.
So here's a kind. What that nigga DeMarcus look like, man? You said you was on his Facebook.
Right, he did say.
I forgot what the nigga look like. I definitely seen this fucking page was though, because the name was backwards. It said Von DeMarcus, and I'm like, there's got to be this nigga.
We find out this nigga bald headed, nigga.
Nah, he wasn't bald. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. He looked like he's probably like 40 years old.
That's what I envisioned. I said he probably like around 40.
Yeah.
But
and they got a poster of Hulk Hogan doing a leg drop in this room, nigga.
They got somebody in the figure 4. It's crazy that old ass nigga still be trying to wrestle too.
Yeah, we know he ain't a bot, bro. I was why I said I was joking about him being a bot is because some kind of way this nigga is able to be on everybody's channel.
That nigga
That's the
be
reason why he
everywhere.
got that on mine right now because you know he transitioning over to another channel right now that he moved from spots to spots. The baby moving. I
I
told you
just see
the
somebody
market.
posted a video an hour ago. I go check the comments. DeMarcus damn sure up there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he got
if don't
about
nobody else will comment on it, the market's going to comment on it.
yeah.
I'm starting to wonder too how many eyes do the Marcus got too, because
Not
how
gonna lie, I low key see Cedric a lot of places too.
and how you know he actually watched the video and not just bullshitting you. He'll say something about the video that's in it. So I'm like, damn. So he ain't just bullshitting. Some kind of way he watched all that shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
bro. So you 20, you young as hell.
Yeah, 20. God
Yeah.
damn.
Timmons said bro's a computer himself. Oh man. Yeah, it was a good ass episode though, bro.
Yeah,
But I'm still mad though, bro, because like I said, man, I'm waiting for my socks to be blown off. And my socks are still on my feet,
hey,
bro.
I think you gonna lose them socks next episode though.
I hope so. Shit, I better
Especially with a
with that.
2-week break, they
Yeah,
man.
exactly. I
Fuck the
better
socks.
lose
That shit
once.
better fucking blow the drawers off.
Do y'all think Shirley and Marvin gonna hook up if he lives through season 4?
Oh man, that's so nasty. I don't want to see that.
I'm gonna go ahead.
She was in his face again. She like him.
Oh, pony
You know.
titties
I
and
know
shit.
she had a thing for E Train because she said
That's
that.
what I think it is.
She
I think
like
E Train
she
had
like
a
black
thing.
men.
Yeah.
She had a thing with their dad. I don't think she's gonna mess with Marvin. You know, it's a theory out there. I can't remember who was saying it, but somebody had a nice theory that possibly Lou is her secret son. Who was it?
That might have been me. I didn't think I put that out there though. I told somebody.
Okay, so it was you. It was you. I can't remember who it was, but I was like, somebody on my channel had a nice theory about that.
I was just gonna say DeMarcus.
Yeah, it was you. She's the only one that called him Lewis, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was.
and I was looking at them like, you know what? That's the truth. She's the only. And think about it. Only like a mother like figure would call you by your full, government name. Everybody else call you your nickname. And then, she call you Lewis.
Yeah, she got some E Train secrets.
Yeah,
For sure. I would hope they would bring that on out maybe by season 5. But do you know who the actress is that plays her?
Nah, I'm not familiar.
Glennis O'Connor. That's y'all might be too young. She was a famous actress when she was young.
That man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, like the movie Ode to Billy Joe. You ever heard of that movie? Okay, well, none of y'all heard of Ode to Billy Joe.
I'm asking my father about that.
The boy in the plastic bubble. So she's well known. And I thought for them to bring a well-known actress on like that, the part would have to turn into something. But she's not no small fry, but she's gotten older,
King Daryl said that was like 85 years ago.
It wasn't that long ago. It was when I was in high school. Okay.
Well, we don't know when that was.
I graduated from Tresvant, Jay.
You went to Tresvant?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I graduated from Fairleigh, so. But my 9th grade year, I went to Northside, so it wasn't too far over there in that area.
Yeah. My sister was in the first graduating class in Northside in 6th to 8th.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh nah. I remember you said something about if you ain't got the numbers advantage or some shit you cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you. Back in high school, I seen 4 niggas beat up 20 niggas. No lie.
Nah, I'm not saying, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Just because you got the numbers, you can win. Shit, we don't been in battles like that. But what I am saying is, you can have all of the money and stuff like that in the product.
I do agree with that though.
If you ain't got the soldiers to help you move it, you cook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do agree. Yeah, because you
Yeah.
see how in season 3 when he first hooked up with Quan, he ain't have shit.
Hell no.
That's what really problem with Ronnie. This ain't shit.
So all I wanted was to work and to connect.
Like that
Kanan
perfect
wanted
example.
money.
Look, perfect example of it. Go back to the OG
Shit
Power,
speaks for me.
season 1. Ghost was telling Tommy that they couldn't go to war because their operation was made for finesse. They didn't have no soldiers.
That's true.
Tommy's in that same position.
Operation built for finesse. Yeah.
They don't have any real soldiers. Then what Tommy say? Well, buy some. Ask Lobos for some. Remember he said.
Then he owns us.
Then he no, we can't do that because then he owns us. And then what did he say after that? Either way, we fucked. I know he ended with that. But yeah, you can't if you ain't got the soldiers, it don't matter. Your ass is cooked. You can be the mastermind, you can have
Right
all
about that.
but if they ain't bagging you, you're gonna be vulnerable for the next nigga that do have soldiers with power to take what you have, and he gonna be that nigga.
Hey, support, man. Season 5, season 5, we'll definitely know who Breeze is, man.
Hold up, I got another. DeMarcus back, y'all. Also not paying early Tyler for his sports bets. That's who you think it is. That's a good pitch, DeMarcus.
That's a good
Yeah.
ass theory. Nigga, DeMarcus, if you're fucking right, bro, you need to reveal who you know, bro, up at Stars. Cause
Man, if you
know
right, man,
somebody.
let's get on the damn stream, man.
Yeah, bro. You clearly know
that's a good
somebody.
catch. It probably is his ass because
I thought of that.
He has to come back some kind of way.
I thought of that. I just didn't think it would. I thought it would be more of a stretch than anything because we ain't seen Tommaso since like what episode was that? 1 or 2?
Yeah, it was 1.
Yeah.
Just finished the episode. Favorite one so far. This is Jukebox. I've been waiting now. Yeah, that's the truth too. A lot of folks, because I remember like especially when like season 2 was going on, everybody was like, "Man, this Juke moving too slow. They taking too long with her." They showing you now.
Mm-hmm.
I thought season 1 was slow as hell, but after that, season 2 was all right, now I need this shit to come back on now. This shit starting to get good.
I don't know what I was doing, bro, but I feel like I was snoozing during season 1 because when that shit first came out, I was like, bro, this shit is not it.
Yo, I fell asleep like 5 times on episode 1.
Especially Force. I kept on going to sleep on Force. But Raising Kanan was cool, but it wasn't, amazing to me. And then my homie, she was like, I don't know what you talking about. That shit fire. So I looked at it again. When I rewatched it, I was like, bro, how the fuck did I miss all this? This shit good as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to make Mekhi Curtis lose weight. In the first
that nigga
he was chubby.
He was chunky.
Yeah.
He was a fat boy.
Chubby.
Yeah, he was definitely a little fat boy in that shit.
Yeah.
But that comment that your boy T Way Too Sober made, it was a while back, 222. He said, now Rock on Lulu. That's his mama. Laughing my ass off. But see, I had thought about that too. But I think that's a real possibility if they really wanted to get into some drama. And because of the way that you see the one I'm talking about, your boy
I seen it.
Nah, I didn't see it.
You gotta scroll up.
What time period you said? No,
222.
Okay, so it'll be 12:22. I'm like, that's the problem. I was like, bro, it ain't no 2.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm 2 hours behind you. That's the problem.
Okay.
That was a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, and that I had told somebody that was a possibility, but I didn't never did say it in nobody's chat or anything. But that kind of stuff has happened in families where a girl be too young and have a baby, and the mama
might be
take
good.
it would almost be like
You
another
don't see.
That's not the case with them, though.
It'd
No,
be like another Zeke and Monet type story.
nah, it's not that. That's impossible because
Now we don't know Lou's age.
well, I don't have to because that Rock is only 34 years old.
Right.
Lou is at least, I know for sure Lou got to be at least 5 years older than Kanan. So unless Rock had him at 11 years old, there's no way.
That's what I'm saying. She was screwing at getting pregnant at 15.
Yeah, but 15 is a whole new difference.
And she had an abortion. She probably had an abortion before Kanan.
Possibly, but
the way she talked about in that therapy session, how she held Lulu in her arms when she was a baby, and said, "You always been my heart."
Video about it, yeah.
You know, and then the way in the conversation where she said, "I own you," she referred to him as son.
Oh, you nigga.
Like, look, son. You know, and she said, "I own you."
I own you, nigga. That's what she said.
Nah. I know exactly what part you're talking about. They said I bought you.
Big family secret.
I sold you and bought you over 10 times over, son.
But yeah, there's no way. She's not old enough.
She was old enough to get pregnant at 11 or 12. Like, that's physically possible. Believe me.
I know it is possible, but the likelihood of it is very, very small.
I think Rock.
She still got the cards.
I think a part of Rock's manipulation and the way that she is able to have so many people wrapped around her finger is that like making you feel like you're more than who you are, or you know what I'm saying? Like what she does with Jukebox, essentially, like she treats Jukebox like that's her daughter.
And she did raise Jukebox. Really, she did.
Yeah, but that's you know that's a part of her manipulation tactic, though. Mm-hmm. So even like with like Marvin, in a sense, like she treat Marvin like he's her right hand, but he's also her brother too. I don't see how that nigga still keep opening that door and closing it for her ass. I'm like, man, if you don't get your ass in this car, man, you know what I'm saying? That man keep on closing the door. I'm like, bro, nah, bro. Like, I know you my sister and all, but man, get your ass in the car, man. The hell wrong with you, man?
He said she had that boy at 4.
That's why Unique mentioned how all the men got killed. Hold on, what is she talking about right now? You said Rock is 4 years older than Lulu. What make you say that?
We don't know that.
He was 29. So me, I used when I did the video to identify all of the ages. I don't know if y'all seen that. I use context clues because obviously they don't give you the direct age of Lou, but I use context clues and what the show gave you to kind of give you a rough estimate to what his age is. Now I think she's a little older than 4, possibly, maybe 6 years older. I would say it's around that range, 5 to 6. Because she did say she remember holding him in her arms. So I would say around probably 5 to 6-ish years of age, you know, with something like that. But another reason why I would say that that's probably very false. If Rock was Lou's mom, when Joyce on her deathbed, she would have told Lou, I believe.
Yeah. That shit would have came out this episode, to be honest.
Yeah, it would have dropped this episode if that was the case.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one of them could be one of them take it to the grave secrets. I still remember that scene between Shirley and Lou in season 3 when Joyce came into the bar and Shirley kind of ducked and turned around. You didn't like that, Jay. You didn't say it meant anything, but you had to listen to the rest of the scene because then when Joyce left, Shirley turned around and said, "Your mother." And he said, "Well, that's what it says on the
Better
paper."
say on the paperwork. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But I'm just saying it's just it'd be good drama. I'm not trying to predict it, but
Hey,
but we know what we do know that Rock was sexually
I'm
active.
not saying it's impossible for 11-year-old to get pregnant. I know that shit happened. Shoot, look at Tupac made Brenda's Got a Baby, and that was a real song. That's off a real situation. I'm very much aware that do happen, but I'm just saying I don't believe that was the case with these people. I just don't believe Rock is 10 years older than him anyway. Because Lou looks like if Rock is 10 years older than him, that means in season, what was it? In season 3, last season, that means what? Lou was 24. And then that would go against my theory that Lou is old enough to be Ghost Daddy too. We don't like that. So we're gonna have to go ahead and shut that door down. Because that means he wouldn't be old enough. But now, for real though, in my opinion, I think Lou is around. If I had to guess, my opinion, I think he's anywhere between 26 and 29. That's my guess.
But you're not just basing that on the actor, because all these actors are older than what they playing.
Of course, that's how it always is.
Only when that weather was possible.
Patina Miller is not in her early 30s.
Of course,
Hell no. King Daryl said this ain't a soap opera gang. This is exactly a fucking soap opera gang. This is a soap opera with guns and drugs
and serial killers.
Yeah.
Don't forget that they all serial killers.
Yeah.
Man, sure is.
Lou said it. We straight killers, yo.
Straight killers, yo.
The police are setting Marvin up. Howard kept telling that they were coming for him, and they've been fucking with him for 2 seasons. Very seldom. Marvin might die by 12. That's interesting right there. So you're saying that you believe that they set him up to make it look like he did what he took out Famous, but he was actually with the police. But still, even if they are setting him up, because you would know when I went on my rant last time. I gotta get you up in here. And how you gonna explain this? Because that's clearly Marvin there. There's no question about it.
That's an illusion. They tricking us with that.
That's what I think.
A lot of illusions
because they wouldn't show his death in the damn trailer, man. I'm sorry, bro. Like
that probably ain't even Famous as head or ear or nothing.
That's another Spanish nigga, bro. That ain't even Famous, bro.
Oh man.
You right. Now see, that's where niggas should have went at. See, me as a master debater, I would have instantly said that. But since I couldn't go with myself, I didn't mention that shit.
That man funny.
But yeah, that's been my strongest case. That ain't fucking Famous.
But we right though, it's not him because it's a fucking stunt double. So
yeah,
I
always thought it was a double,
Yeah.
And then why are they holding off so long on this? Well, they probably intentionally did that. Hey, all I know is this is very interesting. They definitely doing their job. Got us, trying to figure this out and talking about it. Because that's really the talk of the YouTube power universe. Everybody talking about the famous situation, and we had some chirps about what's that little nigga ghost or not, but it would be crazy if they had that young nigga calm just for that situation.
Well, I'm glad Famous. What happened to Famous now? Who killed Famous is more dominant storyline than this Breeze character. I'm so tired of hearing about Breeze.
Yeah, I feel you on that, bro.
Yeah, but when he get revealed, he get revealed. Fuck you.
When he show up, he show up.
Yeah. I don't even want to theorize around that shit no more. I mean, I feel like the evidence is very like it's in our face. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, shit. I'm just gonna go with what they showing us, bro.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm sorry, I gotta go ahead and
I
cook
ain't
you.
opposed to it being leak. I think
That
it'd
is
be ill, brother. But
absolutely not Juke smoking Keith. That is nowhere near close. Like, I'm just saying. That's clearly first off, that hand big as hell. Juke hand is not that big. That's first off. And then second, this is clearly the ring that Marvin be wearing. We literally just saw him wearing that shit in broad, like close up the shot of him wearing it this episode.
Yeah, like
with the
that
bracelet.
nigga just
like
came
we
too
could.
troll.
Yeah, we could kill the theory of who that is. That's Marvin holding that
That's
fucking
Marvin, no
gun,
question.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, so then I would say that's not Famous.
Now, you can say
that's
now
my
you can make
only.
a case that that's not famous.
That's
You
my
can't
only
make a
argument.
case that that's not Marvin.
Yeah.
But they still owe us a serious flashback to actually show what happened to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Since
I
they-
believe this is what's
technique.
showing it to us. The nigga Marvin, whether he shot him or not, he had some kind of involvement in it.
Yeah.
Maybe he was trying to get him to leave because he heard the chirp of what was going on. And Marvin, maybe Rock, since she seen how it was moving, you know what I'm saying? She was like, look, this little milk dog head ass nigga trying to make a move on Famous, and Kanan gonna be pissed if that happens. So you need to try to scare Famous off to make him leave before wet boxing glove head get a hold to him. So
yeah,
I believe so it's possible maybe he told him, look, nigga, I'm telling you, you need to run the day after you.
he gave him the same ultimatum he gave Sam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Famous did try to run, but he caught his ass slipping. Because keep in mind, he do got the police force on his side. They can find him easily.
Mm-hmm.
And then they may have caught his ass and got him before he got.
Could that be the same gun that Jukebox just shot the dude with? If that's Marvin's gun, he said my gun, like he only had one gun, and then she took that and went and killed somebody with it.
Right? That's what I was wondering too? Is that the same damn gun?
That is the same gun with just a suppressor on it.
Or the gun that they killed Mara's husband.
Yeah,
with.
that's what I'm talking about. Is that the same gun that he used to kill? Well, Juke used to kill the husband.
Mara, yeah.
And we didn't see them dispose of the gun. Them gangsters supposed to get rid of the gun when they kill somebody.
Exactly. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
They both just came running out the house. Unless
you like
that's how Famous messed up.
Right.
I don't know though, because Ghost and Tommy dumbass didn't get rid of the gun they used to kill Roller with though.
Well, actually, Ghost gave the gun to Tommy, and Tommy but he did get rid of it. What you done?
He did get rid of it because remember Holly gave Angela a gun, but it wasn't the same gun.
It wasn't the same gun. That's right. Okay, I'm confused on that. My fault.
Yeah. But back to about him getting rid of it. Like unless he be doing like what's his name? Diego. Remember, Diego was changing the I forget what it's called, but he was changing the inside of the gun so that they couldn't tell that was you. Each time he killed somebody with it, he'll change it.
Yeah, he was changing like the firing pin or some shit on that motherfucker. Something he was changing.
Yeah. So unless he
Barrel
doing
or
some
something.
shit like that.
I don't know. It's the 90s. I don't think niggas was that hip on that shit.
I knew you gonna say that, but like, I mean, this is the 90s, not the damn 50s.
Yeah, I
Niggas did
mean,
this shit 100 years ago.
You know, I
niggas
think
had to learn it from somewhere.
That's true though, yeah.
Jay, I'm really thinking, and this is just my thinking, that we got our answer about who killed Famous. Because with Kanan's response when the guys were talking about the cops, because they were saying that the cops did it, they was after a dirty cop, and Kanan immediately his whole demeanor changed because he know that his daddy was a dirty cop.
Yep.
And that was the last time we saw Famous, is that they was asking him about
All right, so
Howard.
I got something for that because I got something that I would love for y'all to answer since y'all saying that. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Y'all know I gotta defend myself because I gotta hear what y'all response is to this. So how do y'all explain this? Because this is my thing. Why would Kanan be pissed like that if he found, and he looking for revenge if he finds out that it was his dad who did?
But is this picture here? That's from the episode we just saw, isn't it?
No. Yeah, the picture is, but we just put a picture of it, but the description is right.
Okay, so devastated Kanan fiercely searches for answers and revenge.
Right.
So you're saying that's not telling us anything.
No, it's telling us that Kanan found out the real answer to what happened to him, and he's pissed about it. He wants revenge. Who is he taking revenge on if his father is dead already?
I mean, he searches for it. You think he gonna find it though?
Furiously searches for answers.
No, it says he's devastated. So if he's devastated, that means he knows the answer.
A devastated Kanan, okay, furiously searches for answers and revenge. That might not even have anything to do with Famous.
That's a good counter.
That might be the death of Marvin.
That could have something to do with Crystal.
Nope.
Marvin.
Nope.
I think Marvin
investigates Crystal's disappearance. No, that episode 10, that's got something to do with Crystal.
It could, but more than likely, no.
Yeah, I think Crystal.
You know what? You might be right about you on that, Ronald. I'm gonna go back on what I just said on that.
Yeah,
because you're right about that.
Because Rock did show up to that house in this episode.
Because I got a video that I'm gonna put out that about that. Like I said, I don't think Rock necessarily did nothing to him, but I think it's gonna happen, and I'm still stick with it. Like old homie that came in here and did all that ranting, talking about Jukebox gonna kill Neat. She gonna kill a big character, but it ain't gonna be Neat. It's gonna be Crystal. I believe Rock is gonna take a liking to Crystal, and she's gonna see her potential. So just like Ghost tried to do with Lakeisha, Rock is gonna try to get Crystal to leave town because she's gonna be like, look, this business that you got going on with my son is gonna get you killed. Leave. She's gonna offer her some money and be like, I'm telling you, go leave and make a better life for yourself. And before she gets to do it, it's gonna look like something else, right? I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on how it's gonna happen, shape up, but it's gonna look like one thing that is not. And Juke gonna kill her for that. And that's why, that's possibly going back to what you were saying, Ron. That could be possibly what reason why we get this. Because he figures out that Juke killed his girl. and he's pissed off about that. You say OC gonna take Crystal. Nigga, OC can't take a roach. That nigga lit his head. Crystal whoop that little nigga ass. That little nigga ain't taking nobody. The hell?
But OC,
But we
OC
seen
was
Monet
looking.
have a short time with him.
OC had a different kind of look on his face in this episode.
Yeah, like he just got done snorting that powder, dude.
And like he looked more gangster, just his facial expression.
Yeah, I agree. The nigga did seem a little bit more confident today.
Yeah, he had that crew. He had his crew with him. It seemed like.
Yeah, I think he gonna steal that money and take off. That's why Kanan gonna be searching for him.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what he's gonna do too. That little ass nigga gonna go and snatch up that money. How he gonna carry the treasure chest though? The shit that hit the same size as him. He gonna try to tell. He gonna have to tell somebody to carry it for his ass, and they gonna knock his little ass out and take it from him.
Y'all think he gonna get in Kanan? Y'all think he gonna get in Kanan's lockup, his storage lockup, and get that money?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, if he find out which storage unit it is,
he gonna come up with some kind of scheme probably to get the front office or some shit to tell him, which storage unit it is, and then his ass go over there and steal it.
I'm still wondering how his little ass feet was hitting the pedals.
I was trying to figure that out too. I was like, where the cane at? That little ass that shit. What if Unique takes Crystal? I mean, I don't think he will because, in my opinion, I think about time we hit this point.
Unique gonna be a boss. He's gonna be a boss by
that's gonna be
10.
small. They're gonna be a small fish to him.
Yeah.
It's not gonna matter. And it's possible that Kanan and Unique might be working with each other.
Yeah, all right. OC was looking at Kanan like, nigga, I slap you, nigga.
See, this right here is what I thought initially too. That possibly, Juke is gonna kill Crystal for retaliation if Kanan possibly takes out Marvin about that framing situation. Definitely still hanging on to that. That could happen. You know what I'm saying? But y'all niggas saying that it's the police and shit. So
nah, don't say y'all niggas, man.
Just say y'all just told me it was high.
Well, Kanan did say they might not be lying. I mean, that could just be a intuitive thing.
But I'm telling you, I think they not lying either.
Because I thought Jukebox was gonna go and shoot every one of them.
I did think she was gonna shoot their ass.
Yeah, I thought she was about to catch a body though.
She did shoot one, didn't she?
Nah, she shot by his ear.
I thought she put one in somebody's head.
Nah, she scared him. She ain't kill him. She ain't shooting him. She shot the basketball.
I know that.
She got hella good aim to be able to catch that shit like that too. That means you don't want to fuck around with that. But anyway, because she was in mid-air like that.
For her to say,
she did do some rifle training.
Yeah, that's true. For her to say Ghost was cold with a piece, though, that means Ghost is a better shooter than her. Then.
So we got another nigga that's coming in here trying to tell me it's not Marvin, it's the police. I can't wait till that shit happens. So I can tell, I'm gonna be on y'all niggas' ass. Police saying ass niggas. It ain't
Hey man, we don't fuck with the police, man. That's the first motherfucking suspect. They the prime suspects.
Y'all can't fuck with the police.
I don't want no guy
with the police.
I don't want it to be Marvin.
I caught that streets never lose line also. What Kenny K is talking about.
He did, yeah. When he said that, me too.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, I just think that the police is a red herring. They making you think it's the police so you can get your attention off to what the real target is, who the real person who's behind it.
All I'm saying is the only good police is the feds, and them niggas is dirty, and they ain't even in town right now. Feds ain't even around right now. So,
see, a good whodunit is always going to be the least suspected person. Marvin is kind of obvious because he been messing
you mean
up
like how
stuff.
they did with Tariq?
But you know, the only person who hadn't said anything about Kanan until tonight's episode was Rock. Every episode, people was asking about Fame, and Rock never did ask about it.
Yeah.
No conversation on nothing until she said that at the memorial.
But this is my thing. Hold on. Tanner is Carter Daddy. What the hell is this nigga talking about? Anyways. Anyways, though, back to y'all saying that it's these damn police. I'm telling y'all niggas. Oh yeah, the Tariq situation. Somebody brought up the Tariq situation. The Tariq situation was obvious. That's the point. That's you shooting in my basket right now. Because if you really pay attention, Tariq was the one that didn't want that, was the one that he about to get snitched on and all that. And guess what? Who were they trying to get information on the whole time? Think about it. Who were they trying to get information on? Fucking Marvin. They were trying to get information on Marvin to make a RICO. So my thing is Marvin is the one that got, a lot of lose if they go down. Because Howard was trying to snitch on them. They had Famous. Think about it. They got rid of one snitch. Rock could have very well have told Marvin after that, look, the reason why I shot Howard is because he was trying to set you up to get arrested, to take the fall. And then later on, they hear about the Famous situation from the lawyer. You like, now they got Famous up in there and he's talking. That nigga, now he ain't talking no more. But I mean, it could have been like he put the gun to him and tried to give him the lead, scare him. But that goes back to what somebody else was saying in the comments. That Rock didn't forget that she knows that Famous talks because she told him not to get in the middle of family affairs or whatever she said in episode 304. Mm-hmm. And he still went and told Kanan a little later on. He didn't tell him immediately, but he told him later on that it was Rock who put the gun in his bag, right? Yeah. So Rock remember that shit, but like, look, Famous kind of be talking. So
he talked too much though.
Yeah, so she was like, you might not be safe. I don't think it'd be safe to let that nigga live.
Yeah.
So
I did think of that too, like because she did find out that he ended up telling Kanan about the gun situation.
You also got to remember, Ronnie, Kanan said you talk a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lost nights, people who don't. Maybe your mom.
Maybe your mom.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about me, man. You ain't gonna say nothing.
Kanan, can you get him, please?
You said shit.
That man was terrified, motherfucker.
That's what you said. Because I can show you what shit feel. Okay. Like you said, can you tell him, please?
You gotta remember when he was talking, he's like, okay, I'm just looking for Luke. You always be talking, so you don't never hear shit. Go away.
Now you got your answer, nigga. Now go. That man was on Famous ass, bro.
That shit was funny, bro.
That was some funny shit.
Yeah.
R.P. Ronnie Myers.
Man, they should have kept my boy around, but that nigga was funny.
Yeah.
I couldn't enjoy running for everybody talking about he was Breeze.
So I kind of figured he wasn't Breeze because I'm like, Ronnie kind of smart.
He didn't fit none of what we knew about Breeze either. You know, so
Yeah.
That nigga fit a lot of it, if you ask me. But hey, I'll let that one go.
you know on that
biggest
awards
is
show,
Jeopardy. That's the biggest clue to me.
You said what?
The biggest clue to me is Jeopardy.
Yeah, but see, that's one that's a dead giveaway. They ain't gonna just give you that until they ready to reveal it.
that would be a great season cliffhanger just to show Jeopardy on somebody's TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
fade
don't
to
know who it is.
then fade to black.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's how this
They don't
shit
even.
ends,
Yeah,
bro.
they just go into somebody's apartment. You just see Jeopardy. You don't even see the person. It was.
You see Jeopardy on, and you see a breeze coming through the
Marcus
window,
is
nigga.
back. He sent the super chat and said the trend beef and the OG power started with Ghost and Tommy because of Akbar. I ain't gonna lie.
But we don't know. We don't know if Akbar gonna survive this that long.
I mean, we don't.
We don't know nothing about him. Them robbing Lowell is going to be a disaster some kind of way.
Yeah.
But my man up there in the on the chat now, he just said something about a breeze. What did you say?
Who, me?
What's that?
With the fan.
Me. What were you talking about? I done forgot, bro.
You said something about a breeze.
I said a
with the
breeze
breeze
gonna
coming
be.
through the window.
I said that breeze gonna be
talking about
coming through the
Jeopardy?
window.
We saw a breeze coming through a window tonight.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, when I was talking
you
about
talking
the doors all open, it showed the curtains flying and everything, and then it switched over to Rock coming in the front door, going to the kitchen, and there he was.
Yeah, that's what I said, bro. I said that'd probably be how episode 10 ends. See a breeze in the window and Jeopardy is on, and this shit just cut off.
Yeah, but we did see a breeze in the window tonight, though. But
Yeah.
I think that all this talk about fire is a symbolic too, because fire symbolizes life and rebirth. You know, so when Unique said, "I am fire."
Yep, and he gonna burn it down. I think he gonna burn that golden pavilion down next episode.
Yeah.
Cause them niggas that you seen coming out with him, they probably gonna be the crew that do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know all this shit done.
They probably try to get the corners in the next episode, but you know how I think Marvin and
That's probably how it start though. When actually
yeah.
burning this shit down.
My boy, salute to you too, man. What you think of the dang? I forgot to ask everybody what would y'all rate the episode today.
And that
1 through 10, what number would you give it?
I give it a 10. I gave last week a 10 also. The first episode was an 8, then went to 8.5. And then but I give it a 10. If I feel what's going on, because I'm not all about the killing and the serial killers. I like that
I like that right.
I like the storyline and
Exactly. That's why I keep telling folks that Raising Kanan one.
Yeah.
That story.
Yeah, I hate when people this season still slow.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for if y'all want some killing shit, go watch. I don't know.
Go watch Force, because that's all
Go
Force
Force,
is, bro.
Spartacus, or some shit like that.
Shit. I mean, I think if the right people are dying, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just mindless fucking killing, then that shit's stupid to me. I'll be like, nah, I can't watch
Right now, and I don't. Yeah.
And especially when it's obvious for me. Like Forrest, I was able to just call every last one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And each time, from season 1, when what's her name, the first love interest, the black girl that got killed, big girl.
Gloria.
Look,
Gloria,
I
yeah.
called it like a way ahead of time. I was like, okay, she's dying episode 8. And boom. And then when I was watching it, when episode 8 hit, I was like, oh, okay, she about to get when they was getting ready to shoot, I said, okay, yeah, it's gonna be a shootout. She's gonna be the one dying. Vic gonna be live. And then when Walter Flynn died, I called that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew Vic was going.
It's too obvious.
Yeah.
And then I don't like the obvious kills. You know what I'm saying? I like the ones that catch me like by surprise. Like, damn, I ain't see that coming. You feel me?
Nah,
Yeah,
the one
book
that
and
caught me
book.
by surprise was in book 2. What's that? What's Noma
Monet,
daughter name? Nah, I knew
Are you
Monet
talking
was
about
gonna live though.
Anya
Yeah, that
Covington?
that caught
Yeah.
me by surprise.
that didn't catch me by surprise at all. Because I called it way. If I can pull it up on my channel right now. You can look at the dates. I called it. In fact, I want to say I was the only channel to call it.
You didn't predict how she was going to die, though.
Yes,
Or
I
why.
did.
You predicted that Diana would intentionally kill her.
Yes, I did. I can pull it up right now.
Okay, that's why I believe you. I believe you.
I'm telling you, I called it exactly
The
how.
most obvious kill was in book 2 though, when Carter killed Kamal Tate.
Yep, I called that one too.
It was it was almost like he was trying to like walk him into the kill. Like you want to kill me right now? You know, you pull your gun out now and just do it. You know, I was like, bro, this shit. The dialogue was just fucking.
I called Junior too. Matter of fact, I called Junior.
Mm.
I
didn't see Junior. I didn't see Junior.
That was a wasted character.
It was definitely a wasted character.
That should
He
have been
was a wasted character.
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Zion, I called him immediately after we got the mid-season trailer. I called him. I said, okay, Zion's dying episode 6. He's out. By Tariq was right about that. Like I was cooking book 2. When I tell you,
They made a lot of this shit obvious though.
It was
hella obvious.
Like Raising Kanan, you know, I'm getting some of them right, but you know, it ain't nearly the amount of accuracy that I had on book 2 and Force.
It's not as predictable.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Who else was like now for me? I did not see Monet. Now I didn't see that one coming at all.
Yeah, as soon as they said last season, I like Monet out of there.
I was like, damn.
I figured after
as soon as they said last season, I like Monet out of there.
Yeah, I figured after the first episode, and it was titled "I Don't Die Easy" or some shit. I was like, yeah, bro, she out of here. So they just probably gonna wait till
I thought she was going
the
to
end of the season.
That was my prediction for her. But I knew when she said she was going back to go get Kay, I said, okay, yeah, she's dead.
Yeah, and then
I was able to call it like midway through the episode, but like way before it, no.
And then the scene, bro. I hated that scene, bro, because it was like y'all two go on this side, and then I'm gonna meet up with y'all on the other side. How about all y'all three y'all go in there together? How about let's do that? You know what I'm saying? Why we gotta split the fuck up for? Like she would have never died if they'd have never split up, bro.
I get why she split up though, because they cousins were still in there too.
Yeah.
So she like, y'all go get them, and hopefully like y'all could get to me in time so we can all save Kane.
That shit still didn't.
Because I think that's what she was really waiting. She was waiting for them. But
yeah, my boy was he was with me when I was cooking book 2 the whole time. Like he remembered it. I was cooking them for all that shit. I called it. And like I said, the only one caught me by surprise was the Monet one.
In all fairness, though, man, book 2 gave us. They didn't give us much in the trailer, but man, they gave us enough for us to see, like, because it like after like the first 5 episodes, how many people had died? It was like a couple of people had died within like the first 5 episodes, didn't it?
Junior was probably like Junior Kamal.
Then
Kamal survived until like the second half, right? Yeah. So yeah, outside of Junior, nobody really
Yeah,
big
no
died.
other characters died, but outside of Junior.
Junior and that shit sound made the
Celine.
fuck up, my brother. Yeah, that nigga.
But we ain't even got full confirmation that he did.
Yeah, that's true.
Celine, you talking about Celine?
Celine, yeah, it's Celine, my shit Freeman. That shit sound made the fuck up, my brother.
It is crazy that it was.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I wish his character would have actually played Kanan.
Yeah, he would have been much better at it for sure.
And he like Woody McClain. He already got
Woody
the build.
McClain.
Yeah, he got the build. He's dark skin like 50.
I
It'll be
agree.
an interesting plot to find out that Monet ass was
That
out here.
Kane is that would be.
That would be interesting as hell. I'm like, damn.
Let
Too
me
late.
see that.
We ain't gonna find that out now.
Was OG power killings obvious though?
Nah.
Let me think about the ones that I was able to call. I'm trying to think.
Cause I didn't know what Dre had them bodies that was just like, man, I didn't think he was gonna do that shit, you fuck nigga.
Oh, like the priest.
Yeah, bro, it was that one.
Well, I do remember
when
one
he did that shit to Julio, bro. When he set up Julio, I wasn't thinking about that when I was first watching it. I was like, damn, he's just gonna flip Julio like that? That's crazy.
Shoot, when Jukebox died, nobody seen that.
Hell no.
I'm pretty sure nobody saw that shit coming.
Damn sure didn't. That's the season that I actually started watching Power, so I had to go back and watch the first 3 seasons while watching season 4.
Yeah.
Cause when that nigga just shot her out of nowhere, I said, damn, pop time. She was crazy as hell though, but damn.
The fucking bitch always running your mouth.
You're right.
That man shut her up before she started saying some bullshit, man. She was gonna be like, and Kanan got herpes. I'm like, God damn. Bitches gonna start telling all the family business. You fucking bitch.
You ain't nothing to him but $1 bill. Tell him why you told him about that life.
I was using you. I wanted to get the money. Ain't get back at Ghost.
I was running game on you. Hey, that meme, bro, is so
they made so many memes off this shit.
Just Kanan in general in the original Power. Whatever they saying he did that shit.
I killed you. Damn,
I definitely didn't.
Ghost ain't kill Sean. I did. I pulled the trigger.
I didn't expect to see pink sneakers get taken out by Dre either, bro. That caught me by surprise too. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, I ain't see Kanan. I ain't see Sean going back to fucking see Kanan and get killed by that nigga.
I didn't see that either, bro. I was like, God.
Bro, who are you talking about?
Hey, these niggas in here arguing in the chat. This shit is funny, bro.
They talking to each other.
Yeah, they talking to each other, bro.
I so like, what is he talking about?
Damn. Oh, I gotta see this.
They in there going crazy on each other, bro.
I gotta see this.
You say it's episode 7 trailer good? Hell yeah. You need to go look at it. You ain't see it? I'll pull it up for you. That trailer for you.
Yeah, I was watching fucking Johnson's Family Vacation earlier. This nigga really tried to drown the alligator.
Dre uses homeboy as a human shield.
Right, Dre a snake.
Yeah, that nigga Dre was cold, bro. He was a cold ass nigga, bro. Probably one of the coldest gangsters in the Power universe, bro.
I swear that nigga was surviving too.
Yeah, he was surviving, bro. They had to get. That's how cold he was. They had to get him in jail, bro. It was like, oh,
yeah, can y'all see my screen? No, I ain't got my shit pulled up.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, who was that asking about the trailer? Razul, here go the trailer.
Starting tonight, I'm taking back everything that belongs to me.
He's doing everything he can to hurt us.
You gotta fuck with me first. Baby brother, ready to get busy. You and me, we gonna take it back to the street. We partners. He wants Rock's head on a stake. That's a big fucking move. That's a big fucking problem.
Hey, y'all think
we partners.
Y'all
He
think
wants
you
Rock's
need
head on a stake. That's a big fucking move. That's a big fucking problem. We get busy. You and me, we gonna take it back to the street. We partners. He wants Rock's head on a stake.
y'all think Unique gonna get a piece of that pussy again, man?
He could. He definitely could. I
Now,
think.
He was eating that butter pecan. Like, come on, girl.
Hey, this is a fact right here. Dre killing Donovan was grimy as hell. The man
Oh
just
hell yeah! It just saved you and your daughter.
Yeah, hell yeah.
that
I
man.
kind of seen that shit coming though. I was like, bro, everybody in the house dead.
Nigga, I ain't
This
asked
the
you to do
perfect
that.
time.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Dre don't get the respect that he deserved as a character, even though he was a grimy motherfucker. Like,
Unique would have smoked Rock if he wanted to, but I get that they have to drag it out.
He trying to get that cookie again, bro. Shit, man, Rock was in there looking good, bro. It's like, come on, bro.
I
That
don't
man
blame him.
still love that woman, man.
He still wants some of that chocolate.
Yeah.
You know, and then Phil Russo told him he got to quit dropping bodies too.
He sure did. Yeah.
He said he ain't going out in the pussy like Two-Stroke Charles.
He better not smash her.
I want to see
Oh,
Panessa.
damn, support you about to start banning niggas again. Just don't ban DeMarcus.
Well, DeMarcus got moderator status now, though. So.
Yeah, DeMarcus
Oh
can't get
wow,
banned no more.
that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm glad you did that, Jay. Let them even up the playing fields. Now y'all niggas is gonna have to fight each other.
Them
Nah,
niggas had my comments going off the other day.
they being cool now, but man, that shit been funny as hell the other day. They both had wrenches just fighting each other.
Yeah, right. That was like, you like, you know what, Buck Donovan, you a special type of bitch ass nigga. You the type of that he's a good guy, but good guys spends last, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit was cold, bro. He was fucked up for that shit, but I called that kill too, though, because that's one of the kills that I remember in season 6 that I did call, because you seen in the trailer, you seen a picture of him on the computer that said deceased. That's how I knew he was out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, they set that up kind of obvious. I was like, damn, bro, it was a hit. The Jimenez was coming to finish out a hit. Everybody in that bitch dead, and it's just you and this nigga and his child. Oh, you out of here, buddy. You are chopped cheese, my brother.
He should have been that stupid though. Come on, man. You're a trained agent. You can't let no grimy ass nigga like that get the drop on you.
They say y'all remember Drake called Two-Bit by his real name? Yeah, Francis. I think it was Francis Johnson.
Yeah, that's what he say. You work for me, Francis.
Shit, at least it wasn't Spotswood like fucking Spanky.
Yeah, Spotswood is crazy, nigga. Who the fuck
He
named
was,
you?
like, nah. He said he was named after a judge. It really was a judge. The name Spotswood. I can't remember the last name.
Francis Johnson and Spotswood. Spotswood.
But that nigga name was Spotswood. That nigga had a crazy ass death too. That nigga got shot in the eye.
Right.
That was the beginning of Tommy's character becoming a fucking cartoon character, bro.
I kind of see
the shot that nigga in the eye.
Big Graham's death coming, because you could tell
Big Grim was too soft for the game, man.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
Because you could him feeling being the only nigga that's showing sympathy for him, trying to let the nigga call his daughter and shit, and let grab his gun. Like, this crazy as hell.
don't know why that big ass nigga had his gun hanging out like that. For one, but
Yeah, they had another dude that used to hang with him. They used to be with them. Whatever happened to that dude?
This shit would be funny, bro.
I think his name was Victor or some shit.
Yeah, Victor just vanished, bro, out of nowhere. I don't know what the fuck happened with that
I'm
nigga.
surprised niggas ain't saying that's Breeze, bro.
I'm still wondering what the fuck happened to the other two niggas that was with Kanan and them when they put down $120.
Right. I've been waiting on them to resurface.
Them niggas ain't never come back. They never had no lines,
Yeah,
nothing.
even the niggas that was with Kanan now.
Niggas left town, bro. They do too much.
Nah, I don't want to get killed. Surprised nobody there say what if it was $120 people that killed Famous.
That's crazy too, cause they ain't mentioned nothing about $120 again.
The power thing.
Yeah, that shit
I
ain't
thought
never come back around.
I thought it'd be crazy. I thought it'd be crazy if like Davina come back and she killed Crystal. I thought that'd be crazy. I doubt that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't see the purpose of her coming back though. She went in foster care.
Buck 20 does have a younger brother. What was Buck 20's real name?
I thought he had an older brother.
No, it was younger brother.
Oh, was younger? Jerron?
Yeah.
Buck 20, wasn't it like Danielle Worley or something like that?
That's it, Worley. Yeah. Just younger. So you have to read obituaries on this show.
Yeah.
Anytime they put something in your face, you have to read it.
Boy, they going edit in the comments. Nigga support said writing in all caps is not going to get your point across.
I'm gonna sock that nigga with a
Hey Jay,
Yeah,
I'm
to
gonna
be fair,
drop
Tommy was
off.
low-key
This
starting the
after
wars.
3 o'clock in Memphis. I'm gonna drop off, and
All right.
I enjoyed it though.
Yes, sir.
For sure, Ronald, man.
For sure, Ron.
I got a
Talking
little bit
to you,
Catch you
bro.
on the next one, man.
Okay.
For sure.
What are y'all niggas talking about?
Bro, that shit funny, bro.
All I know is Forrest and Tommy doing the same shit.
That's what they arguing about for.
Cause I think Tiana said something along the lines of like Force is like the closest thing to the OG series, and you know, support, bro. Support is not finna let nobody say no goofy shit like that.
He ain't gonna let nobody say nothing good about Force.
Hell no.
Hey, yeah, Force is definitely not like OG Power because they don't have the characters for one thing. Like the original Power got legendary characters. Like you got Ghost, you got Tommy, you got Kanan. Even Dre is a legend in his own. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Forrest, to be honest with me, and I'm not even trying to shit on Forrest, but like the only character that kind of sticks out really is Tommy. That Jannard is cool, you feel me? He's cool, but is he on the level as any of the characters from the original Power or Raising Kanan? No.
Nah, I don't think Jannard would be able to fuck with Dre.
I put it to you like this: the cast that's in Force, none of them deserve a spinoff, but but the cast in Book 2, some of them could be in a spinoff.
Absolutely, like Kane can absolutely have a spinoff.
Yeah.
Sure. Since we're talking about spinoff, do y'all think it's a chance that like the Tejadas could have a spinoff as well?
Well, I originally
like a backstory spinoff.
That I think they would because they kind of teased it a little bit. I feel like because they talked about it on The Crew Has It, and then they also, they gave us a few flashbacks of them during the season. So I was just wondering, could they possibly be hitting that, giving another sequel, but it be like that takes place? Because I think this is the thing with this whole Power Universe thing. I think they want to get to the point that they're doing crossovers. And the only way that they can do crossovers is they got to have a bunch of series that's taking place around the same time period. So obviously They end in book 2 and 4, so they got to come up with new ones. I think Kane probably gonna get his own one. Obviously, Tariq is gonna have one, and I believe Braden is gonna be on the same one as Tariq. So they're gonna be on the same, and Diana probably would be on the same one as Tariq. Maybe Effie will go over with Kane eventually, possibly, and then you could possibly have Tommy branch off somewhere else, and if he's still alive, and have one. And then they're gonna, I believe, they're gonna also have at least 2 sequels going on. We know Origins is gonna be there, so in order for Origins to be able to have a crossover, they need another sequel, which could possibly be maybe the Tejadas.
Support where you hear that from, bro. He said Michael Randy said he done with power.
No, I did see like a little video I think on Instagram when he's saying he, to be honest, he kind of want to do something else. He kind of done with power, but I think he was trolling.
Nah, I
I
ain't
think I've
trouble.
seen that maybe like a
Yeah,
few.
I think he was trolling though.
He
Think
did
so?
say that he wants to eventually, and then this is the thing. As an actor, I 100% understand what he means with that because you
He
don't
been
want.
typecasted.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So eventually, you do want to move on. Like he's still relatively young, like
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
only
He
24.
in his early. Hmm.
He
So
probably want to go get a Disney bag too, man, because them Disney bags are fat, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gonna be like a villain or a superhero in one of them Disney movies, bro. You gonna be rich for life, bro.
yeah. But I'm pretty sure he's definitely gonna be back. Maybe this next spinoff would be his last one, but yeah, he's definitely coming back for power. There's no way in hell this nigga just drop it out. But
But I feel him though, man, cause shit, bro. He been doing that shit since, bro. He been doing that shit since he was a fucking kid, bro. He's
Michael Rainey should come back for the death of Tariq. Yeah, I honestly always thought like if they continued Tariq's story, how his story may end with him actually getting life in prison since they quote unquote killed Ghost.
but Tiana and the windmilling in that chat, boy.
Yeah,
Windmilling
man,
for
she
your
going
life.
hard for Force. I don't blame her. Nah, I fuck with it. Oh yeah, Ghostin was saying something about a Jannard Junkie storyline in season 2 was great. Nah, that shit was funny as hell.
yeah, the dude play. I forgot his real name right now, but yeah, he's a good actor for
Chris
sure.
Lofton.
Yeah,
Yeah, Chris Lofton is
like,
cool, man.
he's a
Yeah,
good
he
actor,
is.
but I'm just saying, like his character, he isn't as iconic as any of the original or the Raising Kanan games. But I would say he, outside of Tommy, he probably is like the biggest thing in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actor wise, yeah.
But I don't think no
I
other
say
character is bigger than him outside of Tommy.
yeah, you're right about that. Then it'll probably be the boy that played fucking Ahmad Ferguson. He played Marshall.
I know you talking about.
You familiar with the shot? He played Bakari.
Yeah.
Watch the shot, but what I mean by it is like who's sticking out, dominating the show. That's what I'm.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
Now when
Then I'll probably
the
say D-Mac third, probably.
when the dad was
saying.
alive, when the Flynn father was alive, he was definitely like somebody that I like seeing on camera, you know what I'm saying? And then like his
Yeah,
interactions with Tommy and shit. I remember watching him on what was that? Sons of Anarchy. And he did damn good in that too. So
For me, D-Mac, I don't like D-Mac. That's me personally. I don't like him.
well, my second favorite character behind Tommy on that is Diamond.
And I'm not saying that I don't like him as like as in his character. I think the person is not a good actor. That's just me.
Shanti need to. Did he just say Shanti need to smoke Vic Flynn and Maria?
I didn't see the podcast with Andrew Reese, so I don't know what was said on that.
Yeah, I seen some clips of that mug.
Yo, ghosting, you gotta be trolling. Your favorite character on Force is Claudia?
Nah, he been saying that for a while. That nigga ain't
That
changed.
boy saying that.
Oh
That boy
hell
saying
man.
that on off some freaky shit, man. You know why he's saying that.
The basic training like cousin buddy.
A little tight ass face she got.
I don't think she did though. But I
Nah,
mean,
I don't either.
I don't see how they'll reinforce her character though.
I actually,
I
me
don't think.
personally, I actually like Claudia's character too.
Nah, she was a cool character.
Mhm.
Better to me, it's low key a better villain than Noma.
Like I don't like, I kind of don't like the showstopper a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Shanti.
Yeah, Shanti, I don't like her really because I'm not a fan of this woke bullshit. Playing like playing like these women knocking out these men and shit like that. You need to stop that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
I'm not a fan of her only because she gave me fake jukebox vibes.
That too, and like I
And we
like
got the
the women
Timu
that's
jukebox.
strong. I
Yeah,
like the women
that's
that's
true.
strong and they're able to use their femininity to be dominant. Like Claudia is a perfect example of that.
Yeah,
Oh, she's not, tough, but she's a thinker and she knows that she's an attractive woman, so she's gonna use that to her advantage. And like
That's
and Rock, even though Rock is tough, she still knows when it's time to use that side of her because she knows she can't, you know, outbox a man. But they over there playing like this showstopper is being like, come on, the strongest of women would get her ass knocked out by an average man. Stop it.
it's true, but I have seen women beat niggas up.
Yeah, I've seen it too.
I've seen it.
I've seen it too, but I just don't like, I mean, it's not a fan of them doing too much with it. Like,
to a certain extent, man. That shit started seeming unbelievable.
Yeah.
like how she just
Nah, but not.
said
Yeah,
that
now
Rob
but
Cloud.
when you talking about that, they with them boxing, yeah, I just can't believe it.
Yeah, boxing is one thing that.
Even like an amateur boxing, even though she's a pro,
Yeah,
even her fighting an amateur male boxer, I just can't see
he's
her
gonna beat
knocking
her
them out.
ass, right? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I do agree with you with that though.
Yeah,
it's lots of women that are jacking that can beat some niggas ass. Don't get me wrong, but those are the weaker of men. Like the
Yeah,
nigga that's
yeah, and they trained fighters. That shit is
a
different.
train, the greatest woman fighter of all time will get her ass whooped by an average trained man boxer.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You let a woman knock you out. You might as well go get a sex change, bro.
Like I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm from the South and shit like that. There's a lot, especially them country motherfuckers get real strong. I'm gonna let you know.
Country
Yeah,
nigga strong as hell.
cornbread fed, boy.
Exactly. Them motherfuckers grew up on that shit.
Y'all eat more natural food than we do up here. We raised
Facts.
on fucking McDonald's and all that shit.
Exactly. Like motherfuckers, the beef and the pork and shit, them motherfuckers eating, they fucking raised them motherfuckers. So
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. We massage our cows, nigga, before we eat them.
You're right about that.
Give the cows a back
like,
rub.
we don't
The only
see
good thing is I come from Jersey, so we got our own farms and shit.
we don't see chickens
Yeah,
get their heads popped off and running around without their heads. Y'all ain't never seen that shit before, probably.
yeah.
Them motherfuckers
Probably
grab,
more like closer to like West South Jersey, where I'm at now. We ain't got no farms up here.
grab the chicken and just pop his neck. Motherfucker pop out. They with no head on them. They just doing this and then eventually they'll fall out.
Yeah.
But them
Most we see where I'm at, like bears and shit, bears and deers.
you be saying bears where you at?
And then we got bears not too far from where I'm at. They
Damn.
sometimes come down.
I don't think I ever seen a bear before, bro.
You ain't seen no bear before, bro. I've been to East Tennessee a couple of times, bro. That's where they be at for real in East Tennessee.
I don't go to the east like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we had a fucking storm like a few years ago. Them niggas said the fucking alligators then came out the zoo and came down down here. So
Damn.
fucking flooded that shit.
I look at it the same way. We gotta get the fuck up out of here.
You ain't never been to Gallenberg, bro.
I have been to Gallenberg, but I ain't never seen a bear.
Yeah, if you walk, hey, well, shit, you walk around Gallenberg long enough, you'll see one. I mean, my first night, bro, I wasn't even trying to see no goddamn bears, bro. We just stand at this little hotel, like on a little marriage retreat thing, me and my wife. And it was all this commotion, bro, downstairs in the lobby of the hotel. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is everybody doing?
Everybody say we got crackheads. Well, I bet.
Oh, we got those too. I missed the old days, free cable, just get a crackhead climb the pole.
Nigga, see, it's some difference between the crackheads. See, where I'm from, the crackheads in Memphis, we knew all of them. Like everybody knew bruh and what's the other, the Jimmy and what's that nigga, the woman. Like the point is, we could identify all of our crackheads and know them. We was cool with them. You know, they asked us for some change, we might give it to them because it ain't that many of them. Nigga in LA, nigga.
Nah, I wonder who the fuck still buying crack in 2025, nigga.
You'll be surprised, nigga. That's what I wanted to say earlier when you're talking about me smoking weed at the job, nigga. Some of the supervisors do fucking crack.
Nigga, it's 100. It's like 100,000, maybe 200, 300,000 of them motherfuckers here in LA, and I'm not even exaggerating.
Man, them niggas homeless, man. They ain't crackheads, bro. You can't call them crackheads because they homeless, bro.
Nah, them niggas be on something.
That's funny as hell. LA got a crazy ass homeless fucking issue though. Like y'all got crazy.
I didn't know, bro. This is crazy. First coming to Memphis, to LA from Memphis, bro. The expectations that I had versus what it actually was just crazy, bro. Like I didn't have no idea it was gonna be this many homeless folks. I ain't never seen that many people on drugs like that in my life. The shit was dirty as hell. The Hollywood stars were dirty as fuck, full of ugly ass niggas asking you for change. And then full of some other ugly ass niggas that's trying to sell you CDs. And then some more ugly ass niggas that's dressed up in superhero outfits trying to get you to take a picture with them for some money. Like, but it was crazy as hell. It was just nothing like. And then the crazy shit, I ain't never seen this before. But nigga, you driving around, you at the red light, it's crackheads coming with a Swiffer. They just start like wiping on
cleaning your windows and shit.
Yeah, I didn't know fucking way. What the fuck are you doing?
They give me $30, nephew. Come on, nephew. I know you got $30.
Get your little glass on, man. And then I kind of got hip to it a little later, you know, as I've been living here for a while. Coming up, like even when you at the damn gas station, they be coming up. They look like walk up and grab the damn gas for you. I'm like, well, you need to get yours pumped. Man, I got it, glad because I know you finna ask me for something.
It's not like the kids in Jersey, except they come up to you while the fucking attendant pumping your gas, asking for change. Like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out my face.
And it's this other ugly ass nigga that always holding the door for you when you come. Man, get your little ugly ass off, right?
Then they be like, yo, you spend some change when you come out.
But see, look, this is the thing. I'm actually one of them niggas that if it's on my heart, you know, I actually give it to you. But you know, I'm just saying, I just wasn't ready for all this shit. Like it was a lot of them niggas. I just couldn't believe how many of them it was.
I seen some nigga buy homeless double cheeseburger.
That's crazy. Hey, you know what shoe did? That's why your ass laughing like that. You know that shit, you. I'm telling you, bro. The shit was wild when I came out here, and I love it. I've been here for 8 years, bro. But I'm just saying.
That's why I said I seen somebody try to buy a homeless nigga a double cheeseburger, man. That nigga threw that shit back at that bitch. Like, man, bitch, I want some crack, bitch. I want some dope. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, God damn.
Bro, it was a nigga. It was a nigga I tried to get him to. I seen him out eating out of the garbage can, bro. Like he was just full down, having a full course meal out of the garbage can. So
Yeah,
I
that's
went up in
nasty.
there. I actually went up in the restaurant and bought the nigga some food and tried to offer it to him. The man said, "No, bro, I'm good. I got this." Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Man.
Hey,
Yo, these homeless people be different. I remember I often wanted some fucking chicken because she was crying that she was hungry. And I only bought this shit to get change for the fucking bus. This bitch said she ain't want to ask somebody else for some money. That lady went the fuck off on her.
Was got my attention with new character stories, and book two got us wanting spin-offs for Kane, Raising Kane. It's literally a prequel, not a new story. Okay. What worse than George Thomas? I mean, it's kind of hard to say because we don't really know the full extent of what Joyce did. But hey,
I done heard about Skid Row, Richie. I'm staying way the fuck away from that area.
yeah, Skid Row sad, bro. That shit made me sad, bro. Real talk.
But then I heard from some people that said, man, them niggas living good. Them niggas got fucking flat screen TVs in them tents, all types of shit. So
They
I
do,
don't know.
but
Nah,
it
niggas
still
is
just look
finessing.
bad. Bro, one of the craziest things I saw, it was one nigga. He had a whole TV, but this nigga was inside a Starbucks using Wi-Fi. This nigga was twitching. A homeless nigga was twitching. He was on Twitch playing Xbox, bro, in fucking Starbucks. I said, what? The? That shit was crazy. And they wouldn't. And apparently the nigga be there all the time, and they just don't bother him. They say he don't bother them. They don't bother him.
That nigga going there buy one drink, be in that bitch all day.
That's exactly what he do. Be there all day. Monet was worse mother. Joyce didn't force her kids in the drug game, at least. If Kane get a spin out, it's just a copycat of Forrest. Kane on the run in
I
the
might have to go with Monet being a worst mother. I mean, she ain't give her kids a fucking choice.
That's true though.
They can't watch cartoons, play with toys. They was bagging up work and playing with the scale.
yeah, Monet
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
But
Monet. Yeah.
I mean, we can't just let Rock slip through them cracks either. Yo,
No,
she
I'm not.
bad. Rock pretty bad that.
She a close second, but you know
But
If
Monet
she
got
is,
to hold
but
that other
at
joint
the
open.
same time, she tried to send Kanan off to school. The whole Buck 20 shit he done on his own.
I do think she getting a little delusional. She a little delusional thinking that boy's finna go to school though, go to college or
Yeah.
something. Like, yeah, you tripping.
somebody
You done already showed this boy how to cook crack.
power,
Had
dude.
this man try to kill his pops.
Yeah.
I don't know no free link, my boy.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that comment. I said, boy, you gonna have a hard time trying to watch this shit for free, bro. I don't know nobody who got that shit. I ain't even seen nothing like that on the Discord or nothing.
I think Stars having a promotion. You can get a whole year for like $36. You better hop on that.
Oh God, I caught their ass slipping with that.
I definitely did too. That's how I caught it. You.
See, I got cable, so I got that shit anyway.
I ain't had cable in centuries.
I only got it because of my pops.
When they lied to all four of their kids.
You know, older heads, they ain't good with technology.
But she had, but Ryan, we gotta put some respect on Rod's name. She had her son attempt to kill his own daddy without telling him.
Yeah, I said that.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
That is
that's
like
diabolical.
Monet. I don't even think Monet was capable of trying some shit like that, bro. That's crazy.
Now, I think if
I
she was
think, hey,
really
you
up
know
to it, she
what?
would have really tried to
You
have
know
Kane
what
kill
though? That's what I was
Lorenzo.
gonna say, bro. I think if she would have pondered on it a little bit longer, she would have told one of them kids to do that shit.
She would have tried to have Kane to do it.
The only one
Yeah.
that would have even remotely thought about it was Kane. There's no way she could have convinced Drew or Diana to do it.
Yeah, and she
Especially
did.
because remember,
She was trying to get him to off him in season 2, but that was like a setup though.
it was a fake out. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause remember, she did say, "Where Tariq at when you need him?" Which you mean to tell me this pussy ass nigga off his own pops? Fine, I'll do it. Like that was some true hating shit right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that nigga was a certified hater. And then I remember the memes, bro. That was doing season 2, bro. The memes was funny as hell. That it was feeling like Monet kept on complimenting Tariq or some shit, and they were like, "Tariq, ooh, you got some nice ways in your head." And then the next photo I have Kay say less, and nigga got a do rag out. It was so funny, man. Kay stay hating on that, man.
Sway did, bro.
Why Davis called Tariq Mayweather after he got his ass beaten off is by Kane.
Bro, that was crazy too. I'm like, bro, that boy didn't land a punch.
He called and they had the nerve to call that nigga Mayweather.
This weak ass nigga AD pissed me out, bro. I know that's way out. But I'm just
Oh,
saying
ambulance driver.
that nigga pissed me out.
God, that nigga ambulance driver. I ain't never heard nobody call it.
Ambulance driver always damaged,
Always damaged.
always down.
Oh shit.
Weak ass nigga. How you gonna go there and like that proves to me you just saw, bro. Cause how the hell you don't know that you should have absolutely known that LeBron traded you. You should have been ready to go out. But you over there still trying to be friendly with the nigga.
Well, Luca had like 31 at the half. This nigga had
Nigga,
4.
nigga Luca was cooking.
Yeah, he
Nigga had
was.
4.
Yeah, that boy was getting baked out there, boy.
And then had the nerve to tell the Mavericks fans not too long ago that don't feel so bad about losing Luca because you gained the superstar too. Nigga, they can't tell.
That's why the Lakers got rid of your bum ass.
Like you going against my narrative of saying that that AD was carrying him. Now it's not looking like that, nigga, because you ain't. But he just came back from injury though. But still,
Man, nah, because that nigga scored 30 in the next game and scored 12.
you need to stop doing that inconsistent dumb bullshit. He ain't taking no shots, bro. Shit crazy.
Yeah.
I hate Kane being on the run. Imagine if
Luca Don Crip.
at that point he run the business with Diana and Joe. Yeah, I don't know why they decide, and that's another thing that lets me know there that they probably are going to. They have to do individual spin-outs with the Tejada family because why else would they have them all go separate ways like that?
Well, when I meant the spinoff, I meant like a backstory of. So like it'd be running parallel to like Origins.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. A sequel. I think the Tejada sequel, like it'll be young Monet. That's the reason why they gave us young Monet and young Lorenzo in season 4. And I think that may be the reason why they did that.
Hopefully, yeah. So hopefully it could put some respect on Lorenzo's name because
Yeah, because Ghost and Lorenzo is clear, and them all of them they're close to around the same age. They're not the same age, but they're close. They're not too far off.
I was hoping they kind of touched on a little more of their story and origins. Hopefully, I doubt they will.
yeah, but it don't seem like they knew each other.
Right.
Well, I mean that work that she got was from a nigga named Ruiz, wasn't it?
Yeah. And Carlos.
Carlos.
What wasn't that Ruiz name, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah,
his name was Verbora Carlos Verbora Ruiz or some shit like
yeah, that's true.
A nigga with the Soldado Nation. Niggas already out there though.
But that's in like the late '90s still. Late
Yeah,
'90s,
like
early
early
2000s.
2000s. But you don't think Origins gonna cover that? Like that in
I
that time frame?
mean, that was always my biggest thing, like because I think it'll still go up to when Kanan got arrested and all of that, but it is that time frame, the 10 years of that. going into the original power.
Yeah.
And that
And then
goes
the
back to
sixth
where
group,
Dude brought up the Trenton beef. I think that Trenton beef happened within that 10 years.
Yeah. I was wondering about what they said, because didn't they say they said something about they had to like make an example out of somebody, or they did something and they had their name all over it or some
Nah,
shit.
it was
talking about the body parts.
The
yeah, the
body
body part.
parts.
She said
Yeah.
how the Dominicans did something to a red van and some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if they tell that story.
Yeah, and see, that just tells you how bad the second group of writers butchered book two, because it just doesn't add up some of the stuff that that they're saying. One while, um, the Tejadas was like kind of a mid-level,
Drug dealers. But
drug
then it's supposed to be
this
high
big
level.
everybody knows and stuff like that, and
Yeah,
then
it didn't make sense.
and it's a mid-level. And then the crazy part is that Zion is mid-level, but he knows Ghost and Tommy.
Yeah.
But they didn't. That's kind of crazy, right? That the Tejadas didn't.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what make me
That
trip
is
out
weird.
about that too,
And
cause
y'all all from Queens.
cause Mecca knew of Ghost and shit. Then he say something about Tommy too. I can't
Yeah, he
remember.
knew. Yeah, I know who your dad is. I
Yeah,
even know your Uncle Tommy.
So how the fuck you know them and didn't? I don't know. Yeah,
But he
that,
knew them because he was remember he was working for Lobos. He was the
cool.
one that snitched on Lobos,
No,
Mecca.
you talking about
yeah,
Hezekiah? You're talking about
No, he said Mecca.
are you talking about
yeah,
Mecca?
Mecca.
Yeah,
Yeah,
My bad. I was talking about Zion.
yeah. Mecca worked for Lobos.
Yeah,
Because
he
remember,
was
he was the one that snitched on Lobos.
right.
yeah,
Yeah, he was an international snitch.
The go to global snitching.
Global snitching. But yeah, the thing I was just dealing with
International CI and selling work.
how they were saying that Zion was a mid-level drug dealer, but this nigga knew Ghost and Tommy. Only the top dogs knew who Ghost and Tommy was.
Yeah, that shit ain't add up to me.
Exactly.
And it seemed like he knew them well too.
Uh-huh. Because he is like,
yeah.
but the only way I could kind of maybe patch this up a little bit, let's say maybe Zion grew up, you know, kind of under them or something like that at one point, but then he went to jail and then got out. So he that's the reason why he's mid-level. But it's still like it just kind of and then a lot of stuff like they were saying Lorenzo. At first they were making Lorenzo like he was just this badass dude, and then they killed this nigga easily in season 3. Then right in there that Monet was the one that really was running. Like what? Like
Yeah.
the new writers Busher, like they told book 2 up, even though it was still entertaining, but
It did. It
it didn't.
didn't. For them to mention Ghost of Tommy as much as they did, it didn't seem like it fit the MO of what they actually did in the OG series. Because most of the people who came in contact with Ghost of Tommy ended up dying, bro. Like most of the fucking people. Like it's almost as if like book 2 was like tying up loose ends essentially. Because it's like, nigga, like how do y'all niggas know these niggas? But when in the OG series, them niggas killed Drifty, the Serb, they killed Roller, they killed damn near Eric Ruiz, got killed, bro. Everybody that knew of them that was in the drug game with them got smoked at a certain point. So I find it hard to believe that well, some of them people ended up dying in book 2 too. So I guess I really can't even say that, but it's just weird to know that they allowed them people to just kind of linger around and then not have any kind of connection. You know what I'm saying? In any type of way, shape, form, fashion, other than just mentioning their name.
Mecca could have know about Ghost and Tommy because the FBI or whatever Mecca worked for had files on them or had.
He was with the D. He was with the D
See,
gang. Blanco
the
was his
counter
contact.
argument was Mecca he did say that's the only him snitching on Lobos was the only reason the FBI would have. Nah, actually, Sack said that Mecca snitching on Lobos was the only reason they even looked into Ghost. So they'd have
Yeah,
probably never found out about him if it wasn't for that.
Yeah.
but see, that didn't make sense either, though, because how? like, like you just like so. Did he snitch on Lobos or did he snitch on Ghost?
No, he snitched on Lobo. So how it happened was Lobos, he put the feds towards Lobo's direction. And in order for them to try to take down Lobos, they needed to know how was his product being moved.
Who's the distributor?
Exactly. And they that Ghost. So that's how they looked into Ghost.
That shit just still sounded crazy when I heard it, bro. Even when I heard it, like I was like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" Like, it's like he was like District 6. We would have never got the paperwork on your father if it wasn't for Dante Spears.
Yeah, you could support. You can definitely, tell that that's what was going on. Like it seemed like they was shaping it up to be the next Ghost, Tommy and Kanan. And then all of a sudden, the writing of it just changed. Like the characters started doing stuff that they kind of typically wasn't doing. Like it just
They didn't though, because I preferred to see the backstory of origins.
Yeah.
Now, what I did think was Tariq would find out more about Ghost than Ghost. He kind of did, but same time, he
Demarcus,
still don't know a
you
lot about him.
said would I be mad if season 3 of Force was better than book 2 season 4? Absolutely not. Hell no. I wanted to be better than that. Especially if Ghost so happened to come back that season. Hell yeah.
I hope this long ass wait is because they actually put some damn thought and effort into this shit. Because
yeah,
Especially if you're going into like a crossover series or whatever.
yeah,
but I tell y'all one thing that I'm definitely looking forward to. This off subject. That damn new Snowfall.
I ain't seen nothing about it. I've been hearing people talk about it, but I ain't seen no like. Have they like dropped a trailer or something?
No. They still in pre-production. But I'm just saying. But I just signed with a new agency last week too. Signed with a new one. I told them, hey, that's one particular. You see anything matching, put me a shit. Hit me up with the auditions for that. And I'm trying to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they need to honestly, bro. I think they need to redo the Power story, man. I mean, I hate to say that shit, but they kind of just need to redo that shit, bro. Redo the OG storyline or something. I don't know, or make a new storyline. I don't know. Bro.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to post that. Damn it. No. Bruh. Where the fuck the post is at? God damn it. I did not mean to post that shit.
You want to see if Frankie's still a dope fiend?
Well, Franklin's supposed to be in it, so. And he was never a dope fiend anyway. He was a fool.
Shit, it's a whole bunch of those over here too.
He shot Snowfall across the street from my auntie's
Shit,
house.
the crackhead they are drunk.
Which part are you talking about, Richie? Because I definitely been there for the shooting of it. It depends on which part you're talking about.
The
You talking about
yams in my auntie
where
house.
Franklin's house was shot at? Redo power and anime form. or a video game have Courtney Kimball original plans implemented like Tariq already been in the game from the start? Hmm.
I kind of wish they left Lobos around longer than the original plan was.
You have to check it out the wire someday so that you can know what we talking about. That's true. We've been saying it for a while. I ain't did it yet, but hey, one of these days, I'm gonna turn that shit on and I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm like, yo, I finally watched The Wire.
Same
I ain't go back and rewatch my damn self. Forgot most of that shit.
I want to start doing that shit at work, but I'm on overtime.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I ain't even smoking weed. I used to sell that shit.
What you be running on the game, bro? I added you and shit. Your ass don't even
I
play
be
this shit.
because I be at work Monday through fucking Friday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Work three. I technically work 3 to 11, but then I be doing OT. So, but nah, I be on Call of Duty a lot. Sometimes Madden.
I'm ass and mad, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the shit.
Ain't that
Not
great, but
good. I play more 2K than anything.
I got off that shit. I got tired of arguing with
Yeah, I
niggas.
was there for some of them shots, Rich, for sure. Hold up. This nigga finna make me check something. He challenged it. It's some nigga in my comment section on this video making some
I had to tell one nigga that he had
accusation.
the IQ of a fucking rock on 2K. Hey, yo, because niggas really be sitting there doing dumb shit.
Yeah, bro. Niggas get on 2K to argue now, bro. Niggas don't be on that bitch trying to hoop for real.
But yeah, Call of Duty still exists.
Support. When you
And that
go?
shit ain't.
What games do you play? Support. I ain't see you play not a single
It,
game.
I mean, it still exists, but it ain't really Call of Duty no more. You got the fucking Ninja Turtles and all of that shit on there.
That shit's stupid, bro.
I actually got Leo. That's the funny part.
I bought Leo too, man. The only one I bought.
I had the points already up there. I like, man, fuck it.
I think I swiped my card for that. Nigga. Like I get one of these motherfuckers. Ain't about to spend no $80.
But yeah, 2K, man. I got tired of arguing with niggas up there.
Tiana Farmer talking about I'm 325 and 81 losses on two. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
I used to be on GTA heavy, low key.
Yeah, I go out there and sell some drugs. Sell them
I used
digital
to get on
drugs.
now that I used to get on to argue with niggas because he actually used to be funny.
Yeah. I like what they can do on the 5M on the RP side of it too, man. I wish they had that shit on the PS5. But nigga gotta get a PC and shit. Bro.
Oh yeah, them niggas have all the damn fun.
Yeah. Tiana, I'm gonna have to add you on 2K, man. You talking about you got 325 and okay. They go to name, put the name in there immediately. I ain't even have to ask for it. You might be telling the truth though.
No, I ain't never played Tomb Raider support. I don't know who you was asking, but I ain't never played. I know people that do though.
Tomb Raider
Uh,
on Motor P. I used to play it a long time ago. Yep. So
I
did.
used to play Tomb Raider too long.
I never made it past the part where that motherfucking tiger used to beat the fuck out of me.
I ain't even gonna lie. I done restarted fucking South Park.
How was that, man? Stick of Truth.
Yeah, that shit. Yo, Stick of Truth is funny as hell.
I might
'Cause
play that
I
shit.
ain't. Yeah, I ain't played that shit since the PS4 version came out. And that was like what 2014.
Hey,
God damn.
yeah, I'm the same way. I like the online playing against folks. I'm not into that my player shit either. The my court like niggas just be wanting to do that shit now. I'm like that
Nah,
ain't.
I used to be in the rec, but man,
See, I'm a shit talking ass nigga. And for me,
niggas coming in 2 man deep trying to play fucking 2 man in a 5-on-5 game,
and
and they get and then try to blame y'all because they took all the fucking shot.
exactly, nigga, I like to control my whole thing. Like let me
And
do
nigga,
that.
it ain't my fault we lost.
And then the only thing I hate about playing though, because when I'm playing, I don't know what it is. It's like all of my family people or people that like friends and shit. When I be blowing them out, they always want to quit. I can't never finish game. They just- yeah. Sometimes I gotta hold back, to let them stand a chance so I can finish the motherfucking game.
Oh, you be on there beating the hell out them people,
Bro,
man.
'cause
I
they
used to
don't
be doing that shit on fucking the regular online shit.
when I be laughing and shit, they be hating that shit. They just quit. Like, bro, my favorite 2Ks, I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. My favorite 2Ks was 2K9, 9, 13, and 16. I was unstoppable on them
Man,
motherfuckers,
I
bro.
fucking hated playing 2K9 and 10 because when I used to play my homies, I swear every fast break I'm on, I go up to try to dunk this shit. The nigga do a spin move and they call walk. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
That's live, that nigga.
You said,
You you talking about live.
nah, that shit used to happen to me on fucking 2K. The nigga used to always do a spin move and they'll call a fucking walk on me. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
But see, niggas hate
Nah, but my favorite 2K was 2K11,
11 was good too. But
I was the
11,
one with
12.
Jordan. I was the one with Jordan on
Yeah,
the cover.
first
Yeah,
one was Jordan. Yeah.
yeah.
But
11, 12. I fuck with 13.
12 was all right. I
I like
love
that. I actually liked 14 on PS4.
I ain't gonna lie, I did not like 14 when it first came out. It was all right.
Four-
I'm gonna say that.
14 on PS4. I used to cook niggas with the Knicks.
I didn't like
It was
10
unguardable with Melo.
because I was so good at 9 and they made so many different adjustments to stop what I was doing that I ain't like that shit. I had to adjust my game. Like because nigga Stoudemire on fucking 2K9 is unstoppable, nigga.
Yeah.
He dunks on you every freaking time, bro. And
That
by
should be another reason I played with the Knicks in 2K14.
If
Him
you
and
know how to
fucking Tyson
use
Chandler grabbed all the rebounds.
if you know how to use KG in 2K9, you was a fucking monster, bro. Cause that nigga was on the cover of that motherfucker.
I used to be cheap for Yao Ming too.
Yeah.
Because he was so motherfucking tall, you couldn't do shit with that weak ass nigga.
I think my favorite one was 2K8. I think it was the one with Chris Paul on the cup. Bro, I used to bake niggas with Chris Paul, bro. I used to love that 2K, bro. Niggas used to hate me on that bitch.
But I think
007 Golden Eye. God damn. You took me back to like
as
7,
good,
8 years old.
as good as I was at 2K9, I think I was the best at 16 though. Cause when that nigga Steph Curry was no joke on that bitch.
Oh
That
yeah.
nigga, look at that. That's the only
Yo,
like
I used to love playing against Warriors niggas because I used to kick their ass every time I played them online. A couple
you
niggas used to get me, but I used to kick their ass.
because this nigga like Gary Payton's son, he went to college with me, right? One of his sons. So this nigga he normally be better than me at or we be kind of head up at 2K, but this is the only 2K that I should slaughter that nigga. I was so confident he and cocky. I should tell that nigga, bro, you can pick the motherfucking Western All Stars. Now I still beat your ass with Cold State. You got me fucked up, nigga. Guess what? That nigga picked the Western All Stars and Steph cooked his ass. He was done with that shit after that. He was like, bro, this 2K like a fucking lie. This nigga ain't doing all that.
Yeah.
That nigga was
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. One team I used 2K16. I used to cook niggas with Sacramento. Boogie was a problem.
yeah. But hey, this live definitely getting dry now, and this that my ass gotta go to get the hell up to bed. But shit, we rocked
Shit, I'm about
this.
to turn that episode on.
We rocked it out for almost 4 hours. That shit was smooth. Like I think I'm gonna do the next live probably Saturday, maybe Saturday. So like I'm gonna let y'all know when. But shit, this shit was definitely a good live, great episode.
Yeah, man.
Support. You said the series I was making. Which one are you talking about? Surreptitious?
Tiana, one more thing. One more thing.
One more thing.
Breeze unique.
Is Breeze unique? Oh shoot, I think he is. But hey, is it a him or D Wiz brother? I'm sold on that. I don't think it's gonna be nobody else. It's between them two.
Yeah, I'm starting to believe it is. Yeah, I'm with you. It's between them. So
Yeah.
And support. I got another episode that I can drop. I just didn't put it out yet, but yeah. And then we're gonna start back shooting to continue to finish the series up. Like I was looking at next month sometime, but now it's
like I
probably
said, Bree is going to end up being Quan.
like June. We'll finish it up.
That's funny.
Bree's gonna end up being Quan. That's funny.
Nigga, it's funny as hell. Damn. Breeze this, breeze that.
My nigga
Yeah,
Ron.
that shit is starting to get tiring talking about this about that nigga. Whenever
The
he come,
same.
he come.
Yeah, the same theories. Shit, nigga. You got so many of them, nigga. Eventually, one of them gonna land. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Like I said, I believe it has to be one of those two. But it'd be great if they just have some other nigga just show up and it's him, and it ain't neither one of them. That'd be crazy.
I'm gonna be mad, bro. I'm gonna stop watching this show if Unique ain't Breeze, bro. I ain't even gonna cap to you, bro. I'm gonna just let y'all tell me what happened. Like, oh, for real? Damn, I ain't even know that was gonna happen
Nah,
like that.
I think you will still watch it if it end up being D Wiz, brother. If it can't, if it's some random after that, then yeah, I'm with you.
So what if it would have actually turned out to be Biggie? Y'all would have been done.
Yeah, bro. Done, bro. You gonna watch that shit, man.
Um,
The thing is it's too much stuff that they doing, bro. In this last episode, the nigga showed up in Rock's house. Before they show this nigga, it's a breeze in the wind. But come on, bro. This nigga dressing like how Tommy and them used to dress, bro. Like, bro, stop playing with me, man. Y'all gonna keep playing with me like this, man. I'm always not even watching shit. I just watch the
yeah,
highlights.
but at the same time, niggas in New York adopt shit quick from
Yeah,
each other.
yeah. I said that same thing too. Said shit, niggas could just be hearing about what this nigga doing and just take on that influence. Cause he was an
Mm-hmm.
influential nigga already anyway. So yeah.
Even hell, Unique could be Breeze and don't even change his name.
And they don't even call this nigga Breeze. They like nigga go through all the rest of Raising Kanan and Origins, and they don't say Breeze not one time. That shit would be funny too, though.
But yeah, anyway, though, I'm about to go ahead and hop up on here. Off here, y'all. Appreciate, like I said, appreciate everybody that stopped through. Who knows? I might just pop up and do one tomorrow. Shit, if I ain't doing shit. But hey, y'all will see. Y'all will catch that shit. But I'm about to go ahead and go ahead.
Make sure I catch it this weekend, though.
Yeah.
Sure, this weekend. But
I
I'm
know
about
these
to go in this bed because I really ain't even been sleeping like that. Like all them videos that I put out today, I did that shit yesterday night. So I was up a long ass motherfucking time. I didn't go to sleep yet.
I'll say, bro, you was dropping them, bro. I was like, goddamn, how is he dropping all these videos as fast?
Word, I'm like, damn, I got mad shit. I gotta fucking catch up and watch.
Yeah.
Cause I had to hurry up because I had promised y'all I was gonna get them motherfuckers out before the episode drops. So
Yeah.
I need to get like the Marcus.
yeah. So I had to put all them hoes out and what?
Yeah. Shit.
But yeah, though, like I said, catch y'all niggas on the next one.
Let's show.
All right.
Y'all be smooth, man.
Yo, man.